the fucking notification I use. For host.
Oh, for hosts.
Da, 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 da. I need to pull up my chat app.
Mindy.
I want suck the dick. Yes, pig.
Okay, Josh, that's fine.
Well, it is just its icon.
Whatever goats your float.
Sure.
Goats your float. That's...
I haven't even been able to see anyone else's icon but mine for some reason.
Because you suck.
Your mother.
What two spells do Forge Clerics get? I don't remember.
Forge and Cleric.
Wow!
I have the Forge spell and the Cleric spell.
You know. Cleric things.
Also, you're gonna hate me.
Don't mess it up or you'll make a clerical error.
Oh my god.
It's Searing Smite and something. Oh, Identify.
God, Chatty is an annoying application.
Don't use it. What the fuck is Searing Smite?
It's a...
No, it's just not in here. It's...
Well, yeah, a lot of spells aren't in the Roll20 database. You'd have to put them in manually.
Yeah. Thought Searing
Oh,
Spite was
that's-
just base
Yeah.
game though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that they're not in the base game. I'm saying they're not in the Roll20 database because it's woefully incomplete.
Yeah. That's how they get you to pay, I bet. You gotta
Or
pay.
they're just
incompetent.
or they're just really bad at keeping all that shit covered. 5e's been out for a while now.
How long? When did 5e come out anyway?
I don't know. Let me check. Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition was available on July 19th of 2014. So it's been long enough.
Yeah. I gotta add this manually.
Oh yeah, I should probably close Sonic Generations.
Well,
I literally just shat that part of my bio out, and I unfortunately put in my appearance. Hold on, fixing. Additional feats and traits, treasure, character backstory. There it is, done.
Range, Slef.
what?
Slef.
English?
Range, Slef. SLEF. Slef.
What?
English is heard.
I made a typo and I typed in range, Slef.
Nice.
Instead of self.
Oh. It's like, what are you trying to do?
Nice.
Kobe, have you been mucking around in my sheet?
I don't know, have I? Can't prove anything.
Well, I came in on a different tab than I left it. In the gear section. What'd you do? What'd you do, buddy?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
This concerns me.
No, it doesn't.
I
You're
was
in his
changing some
world.
settings to where it always rolls advantage and auto rolls
that.
damage.
Okay, see? Now I have reason to not worry.
I actually made it to where your stats are all 0.
But why? Why would you do?
So great.
I don't know.
Krusty Krab pizza.
Okay. And then the rest that I need to do on that character is just...
What?
Do what?
So, I've been waiting on my knife emote to get approved since yesterday.
Yeah.
Today, I submitted my bow and arrow emote, and I was just approved immediately.
Emotes for what?
Twitch.
Oh.
For subscribers. Although I might be swapping out the knife one for...
Who knows? Maybe I'll hit affiliate just from D&D streams.
It could happen.
I'm putting in the hours. It's just the viewers.
Well, anytime you've been streaming, I've been posting on Facebook because a few people actually do want to know what the fuck we're up to.
Why's that guy sleeping in the middle of the room?
Don't worry about it.
I asked this last
Suspension
time
of
if you didn't
disbelief. Okay, God. I can just delete everyone. Nobody ever exists.
Also, why is the sleeping like icon so big?
I don't know. I just chose some things for sleeping people, so sue me. It's like 3 in the morning so far in this adventure, and you still got shit to do.
Yeah.
No. I'm not upset that they're sleeping or that the icons are bad. They're just gigantic.
It's because if I shrink them to be 1 tile size, they'll look like this.
What happened?
That's just a dwarf. What are you talking about? He can't be longer than 5 feet.
Hey, that's racist.
Where did this happen?
Down here in the keep.
No, I carry truth.
That's just a dwarf.
Yeah, that looks like a dwarf, yeah.
You know, nobody ever exists because you guys keep bringing it up.
I didn't say anything.
So we're guarding an empty keep.
Great, you
There's
just
people.
killed him.
There's people.
There you go.
Suspension of disbelief. Okay, are we good? Does everyone have their drinks and snacks?
Where did all the people
Whatever.
just so
Yes.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
I did nothing wrong.
God.
Let's see how the session's gonna go. Hey! Oh,
Nice.
wait.
Congratulations, moron.
You rolled a 20 out of 20. Are you proud of
Yay.
yourself? Where do we...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I got
Alright, according to Josh, the session's gonna go pretty good.
Why according to Josh? What does Josh have
Because
to
he
do
rolled a
with this?
19 out of 20.
Oh great, man.
No,
That
that's
one
bad.
dice.
That means you're gonna use all your good rolls.
Alright, Keaton, you roll a d20.
Why?
Do it.
Superstition.
To see how this session's gonna
Peer
go.
pressure, do it!
Fucking fine.
Watch him roll a 1.
7.
That's
almost a
that's
1.
alright.
Great, you
That's like
ruined
a
it.
It's a 1 if
That
you
was-
squint
that was
really
literally
hard.
one side away from a 1.
It's like a 1 if you add 1, and then another, and then another, and then another 2.
If you squint really hard, it looks like a 1.
Actually, if you squint really hard, it kind of just looks like a 2.
I need to change my fucking picture thing.
Also, let me just check if this works. Hey, my bow thing. I put a bow in chat.
That's a good looking bow.
Yeah.
So, the roll 20 character sheet does not track spells at all.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
it should. There's on the spell sheet.
There is
there's
a
2
there is a
numbers.
counter to use. Like right above every level of spell you
Oh,
have
slots
total and
remaining. Got it.
So how about you stop
Alright.
being a bitch?
I'll worry about that later whenever I'm actually playing the character.
Let's see. I need to pull up some monster sheets. Need this thing. And
I will be right back because I literally just came off
So-
my own stream.
So what are we rolling for?
superstition.
Nothing.
And I'll probably get to this fight, so I'll need this thing.
That's weird. I rolled, but it didn't roll.
Did you type it somewhere else?
No.
Main, bless.
There we go.
What'd you roll? I can't right now.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a janky start because I have pizza arriving in like 20 minutes.
Oh
So
my god. Whatever.
I mean, we've had this problem before. I mean,
Tech, evil, and good.
As long long as you don't take like 30 minutes to go get it.
No. I mean, if you're being a dink and saying 30 minutes and mean like, you know, a couple minutes. You live on the 3rd floor. You have to realize that. Wow, they're almost done, actually. Holy shit. Might be less than 20 minutes.
When you do like special instructions, do you say, "Hey, can you call me when you guys get here?" Or something like that? Or do you just wait?
Right.
I normally do that, but then I found out that the place I order from just does that anyways. So I stopped putting it in the thing.
Domino's doesn't have it, or does, I think, but I don't remember doing anything for that, so whatever.
Yeah, I usually put in instructions like, "Hey, call me when you get here," because like delivery drivers always get lost because like my house is off the main road, and then they can't ever tell which one is the first house. So
I am back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
are y'all good to start?
Sure.
Everyone's here.
Uh-huh.
Good, Josh.
Yeah.
You awake?
I'm alive, if that's what you're concerned about.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's what I was concerned about. Alright.
Alright.
So, when we last left off, people
Things were bad.
fucking died.
I wonder why.
So, you were told by Castellan that you had to go defend the mill. And, well, when you got there, things went downhill south fast. That was...
We defended the mill, but not the dwarf.
You defended the hill, but unfortunately, your dwarf friend, who you only just met that day, actually fell in combat, unfortunately, and didn't exactly have time for proper service or proper grieving. And now you have another situation to deal with, but Castellan said that you all should rest while he waits for someone else to come back to assist you all. What you have to do next. And that brings us to Carrie Truths, the Goliath Paladin of Saloon.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be weird.
And Castellan brings you to the barracks, Carrie. And he looks among you three and is like, "Alright, you three. Got something.
Huh? What? I'm awake.
Wake up! We've got a
I'm just
problem."
fading over in the corner. I was just like,
Commander,
Rubbing
with all
my
due
head.
Commander, with all due respect, what could possibly be so important as oh god, giants!
No, he's your new help. And you're gonna go out and save some civilians while we still have civilians to save, okay?
I politely get up and head outside.
Squid.
Need
Because
you
this guy's
all
right next to my bed.
need you all to head to the Church of Shantea. There's a group of townsfolk there holed up, and they're not gonna last much longer.
I walk up to the giant man and I say, Greetings, Paladin. I'm Sarah."
Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Terry. Terry Carey. Scary Carey.
That was Carrie.
Do you want to try that again?
Nice to meet you, Sarah. My name is Carrie Truths.
Strange name for a Goliath. So something vaguely familiar about your voice. Oh well. Let's get going.
I come back in and smack Sarah for metagaming. D0 for damage.
The fastest way to get to the Church of...
I peer around him at Sarah and Jaquila and at Jackie. My God, I peer around at them and I mouth to them, "Goliath."
I just shrug. This is like
instinctively
this
just
all
turn
new for me.
around and look at you like, huh?
And the red-bearded dwarf looks between you all. Alright, You're our best shot. The best way to get to the Church of Shantea. Just go out down that stream. Follow it upstream this time. You'll get there in no time.
Right. I head that way.
I look around, going, "What stream?"
No, we'll
We'll
Follow
show you the
them.
way, big
They'll
guy.
show you.
Whee! I'm just gonna.
Long story short, we end up at the stream.
We'll bring those
I
over
zoomed out
here.
way too far. Oh,
Ah.
Let's do it like this.
So I assume that.
That's-
So you guys are
So we end
now
up here.
here.
There, whatever.
it's this place right here.
Guys, guess what time it is?
You
Sound
know
like
it. Roll
a
your
dream.
stealth.
Goddamn stealth rolls.
Pulling up my sheet.
Hey!
Let's see, stealth.
Oh, good. The bar has been set.
Well, you guys look fine
Awesome.
right now. Your Goliath man, he's in heavy armor. You got a lot of stuff on him. He's kind of clunking down the stream, but
Oh yeah, he should actually have disadvantage on stealth rolls.
And-
By the way,
yeah, I know. That's what that 3
That's
is.
why there's two
I-
numbers.
I kind of nudged Sarah, be like, maybe we should scout ahead
Mhm.
at a decent enough distance where we could still see each other and be within earshot. But
right, we don't want to get too far away just in case they attack from behind, though.
yeah,
Thankfully, it seems like the rushing water and the surrounding brush conceals him. Definitely get the feeling you'll probably be fine until you get to the Church of Shantea.
I basically whispered to everyone, "Sorry."
So what do we just cut through these brushes?
let's
Is this a-
towards the back? We'll see if there's any openings.
Well,
Yeah, is this like a wall? Like, what is this thing surrounding it?
so what's surrounding the Church of Shantea is just a little, like, brick wall, sort of. It's easily peered over, but you can also duck under it to not be seen.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So you
like,
could
I
probably-
like this idea anyways. Let's go towards the back
Yeah.
and peer over.
Alright, well, you guys go around the back, and you see a group at the back of the church. It's not townsfolk. It's a group of kobolds, raiders, trying to start a fire at a back door. Doesn't look like it's going so well as it appears. There's a lot of smoke, just not a lot of fire.
Are these also faking it?
You get the sense that they're trying to burn the door down. Just that it's not
Wanna-
happening.
Just the door.
I want to take a look around to see if there's any other guys aside from this one group that we're looking at.
Well, a few minutes of sitting and looking, another group comes around the corner, here-ish. It's a big group. They've got a couple of lizards. There's like, I don't know, let's say 10-ish kobolds.
Counting on another page.
And a few humans in that group too. They seem to be rotating around the building, kind of keeping watch.
Hmm.
Mhm.
They seem to go around every 8 or so minutes, maybe.
Okay.
And
I kinda-
Time this.
bit more looking. There's a group in the front too. And that's the worrying group. They have what
Okay.
appears to be some sort of siege device banging at the front door.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
gonna.
Okay, I say my vote is on attacking the back group after the patrolling group passes, since combat is. If we have an 8-minute combat, then something's wrong.
I'd say give it at least a couple minutes so that they might be out of earshot.
Yeah, let's
Right.
let them actually
Yeah, we'll
get into
basically
the back of the
attack.
building.
well, yeah, like they'll
Then
go
we'll-
around the corner,
We'll go up
and
back,
then we
get
kill
all
the
the
back group,
civilians.
open the back door, get people out.
and then we, at that point, just hold them
Basically, we ambush the patrolling group. I'm thinking.
off. Yeah, assuming they don't hear it.
Yeah.
So I said, give them a couple minutes.
Okay. So, can we sneak up on the back group without alerting the patrolling group?
Yeah, you
And
can
all
go
that
ahead
stuff.
and do that.
Yeah.
And
You know,
a
if we,
couple minutes pass.
There's
Patrolling group.
probably enough noise where even good old Carrie won't tip them off too badly.
Yeah. Give it a couple of minutes, and the patrolling group starts to go around the right side of the building again. There we go.
This is concerning.
Mhm.
Ooh, new icons, nice.
oh, jeez.
Kobolds.
Here you guys are. You
These
see that?
guys.
Those guys trying to set a fire to a door, which is right there.
What is with these guys and being completely unable to set fires?
That
Bring
that
your
gray
bucket.
stuff, that is smoke. It's a lot of smoke.
Huh?
It's kind of
Oh, God.
obscuring.
So it's
Obscuring smoke. That gives me
So
an
we
idea.
assume-
Why
so
are
we-
there two Jaquilis?
Hell
That
yeah,
is
there's
a
two.
good question. You get out of here.
oh yeah, look
we
at
go.
all these bitches. Sorry,
Okay.
I can't
So
finish
here
that one.
you
So-
lot are.
Can I sneak through the smoke?
You definitely can.
I can't.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that too.
I'm
'cause,
gonna roll
gonna-
stealth.
By the
Yeah,
way-
that's.
By the way, did we take a long rest in that fort?
No.
no.
Damn it!
Whoa.
Well,
Well, I'm going to hang back here and wait for things to inevitably go wrong.
the two of you can
And I'm getting ready
definitely.
to charge in.
I'm
Uh,
gonna go right here.
You're going right there? I'm gonna go. I can go either here or here, and we could just kind of surprise attack them together.
I'd say the right side because that's. Yeah. Well, we're basically gonna jump the fence, run crossways past each other, and then you punch that guy and I'll stab that guy.
I'll staff that guy, and if he goes down, I'm probably gonna punch that dude.
All right, so go ahead and do that.
And I'll be here, cheering
And I'm
you
getting
on.
ready to run in the second
And
area.
Although I do have
They,
another.
they're
fire
really
really
paid
now.
attention to that fire, so go ahead and roll your attacks.
They're staring at that fire really
with,
hard.
with advantage, mind you. So, yep.
See,
Damn it.
Let's see. Who are you attacking?
I'm
I'm
attacking
attacking-
this human boy.
Both of you hit, and that
I
guy,
give.
in an immediate rush, you two run through the smoke, and that cultist is dead, and that kobold is dead, and
Yes.
roll initiative.
and
Don't forget to select your token.
I wanted to follow up, step forward and punch.
Oh yeah,
another guy.
he could. I imagine stabbing and punching those
initiative.
other guys would alert the rest of them.
Well,
I mean,
I'll say this: you guys have a surprise round.
Woo!
Let's see.
God,
About
Josh,
5
me and
minutes.
you with our rolls.
Yeah, man.
We all rolled good. That guy rolled also good.
Yeah, he did.
you see, this would be the
3,
kind of thing where
4 and 5. Need to fucking sort this.
it's in about
by-
5 minutes.
They really like this fire.
Man, this is such a pretty fire.
and
Quick, prestidigitation on the fire. Make it a blue flame.
Sarah, it's surprise round, and you get to go first.
All right. Am I still hidden? Or are they all looking at me?
They definitely noticed that you killed their two buddies,
I
but
was gonna say,
you
go
get
up
you get
to
a
the
first
left a
round.
bit.
So
That way I
Right.
can actually run in.
Well, I'm asking because sneak attack.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll just go ahead
They're
and
looking at
step
you.
step a step forward and attack that guy.
Well,
you
Wait. I know
Yeah.
what you're saying. Okay. Yeah,
I mean, you
I'm
could- you
gonna
could-
come around that way
uh-huh.
and then attack the guy in the back.
All right, you do that. Do your attack. You hit, and you hit him for 6. It looks like you really hurt him, but he's still up. He's not up anymore. Okay.
I like how I just rolled the same thing twice.
It's not up anymore. What the fuck?
Yeah, that guy, he saw his friend and a kobold just immediately fall to two women, and then the one with the blonde hair suddenly rushes up to him and goes stab, stab, and he just flops.
So that was my surprise round.
Yeah, that comes to Alar.
So how well can I see into the smoke? Can I see the 5 kobolds left?
You cannot. This is heavily obscuring smoke.
So if I were to step into the smoke, say here-ish, I'd be able to see them better? Or no?
You'd have to be within 15 feet of them
Well.
to see them. So
God dingly damn it. I'm just going to
I mean, right there. That's a pretty safe distance.
Yeah, I'll get in here.
Alright. Get in here. You attacking this one here?
I'll look in a straight line.
So you want to get that guy?
Well, you're 20
Yeah,
feet from that one.
I just pinged him. Well,
Yeah, I'll let you do that one.
I was gonna say,
There's a group of them. You can definitely discern that there's multiple there.
It's fire. How precise do I need to be? Apparently that precise.
Apparently pretty precise because he doesn't pass, but he burns a bit. This isn't the fire that he was trying to set. It's holy fire. He pats it off. He's singed. Otherwise,
It's
okay.
golden. It's gold
I'll be
and
right back.
sparkly.
Comes to you, Chikili.
I step forward and attempt to bring my staff down on the dude's head.
You do that with 15 to hit you. He takes 9, and
9.
he's out. You killed that man.
Follow up strike to the guy next to him,
You also hit that and also killed him.
and in
God.
an attempt to intimidate the others, I tell him I try to be like, leave, never come back.
Give me intimidation. Sure. They kind of snarl at you for looking amongst themselves. Kind of start squabbling in Draconic. Not that anyone here can understand it.
That's fine. Our paladin's coming in shortly.
And no, they don't seem very intimidated.
That's okay.
Even though we could just kill
I
like
am the
5
Black
of them.
Mage. I cast the spells that makes
Like
people
they actually
fall
look
down.
at you and kind of start. They look all the 3 of them that's left look at you because like they don't appreciate.
Oh, they just
that.
killed like 5 of our dudes. Nah, you know what? We could take them.
Well, I mean, they might be able to take us, but here comes the 4th.
Here
Yeah.
comes.
And since I know what
He's
he's gonna
a
do, he
paladin.
runs up and let me bring up his character sheet, bring it over here, and he's gonna fucking cleave this guy in twain.
Ooh,
Yeah, he is.
Smurf.
What does he have? Oh, he has a battle
Why?
axe.
What happened to Zork?
He went to go
Pizza.
get his pizza.
He told me to just do his attack because I knew he was gonna.
Well,
that brings it to Sarah's turn in normal initiative.
Boop. And
Boop him.
boop.
Yeah, he's dead.
Booped him.
And then boop.
Follow up.
Boop.
And he's dead. So in the span of about 12 seconds, you annihilated that group. There's nothing left besides
No, we ain't gonna leave. Stab, 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 stab.
dead
Warned
bodies
you.
and a fire.
I'm just like, you just see swords coming through chests and throats.
I'm
That
gonna
brilliantly
We should try to put
executed.
out this fire.
I'm gonna step over and be like, maybe our Goliath would have a better
I
time.
want to
with
try to
stuff.
put out this fire.
Like it's not too bad of a fire, and like you can like kick some dirt on it and it poofs out.
I was gonna say, how far are we from the stream now? Because I brought a bucket.
You still have a bucket.
Well, I mean, no, I don't even have a bucket. I have my iron pot
All right. No
that I
offense
use
to
for
Rogue.
cooking.
No offense to a rogue, but I'm gonna step over and try the door.
You try the
Well,
door, and
It's locked, I'm guessing.
give me like if you want to try and bash it open or lockpick it. What are you trying to do?
I was just
Open it?
going to see
I
if the
can
door is
lock it.
actually
It's locked.
locked.
It's locked.
Okay, cool.
Can I try that lock there?
I will gesture
Chikili?
to you
Boom.
to give it a shot.
Is it right here? I can't actually see the door.
The door is like right there. That's a door.
Oh,
It's
okay,
right-
okay,
that's-
okay.
Wow, that is a tiny door.
Yeah.
Wow,
What the
that,
hell do I roll to pick a lock?
That would be a dexterity check.
wow,
you
that was
can-
a
you
fast
can give-
combat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
they annihilated him. And
Oh yeah, dude.
you definitely
After
open that door.
you ran up and killed a guy, and then on my turn, I killed 2 people in one turn.
You open the door. It's a storeroom. There's another
I
door.
did 2 damage.
I'm gonna head in towards the other door and let's see if it's locked again.
This door is not locked, and you open it rather easily. And there's
I'd be like, real quick, you guys take a look around.
there's a big group of people. They all look kind of panicked. They all look to you and kind of go, ah!
I step inside and I wonder if I can use
I'll
my
just- I mean, just tell them we're friendly.
Yeah, I was
while
while Jackie was like debating what to do, I'm just gonna hold up my hand and say, "Everyone remain calm. We are here from
You
the
see,
keep, and we're here to save you."
I was gonna say we would probably want to like get in here quick, so be quiet, and basically go shh, 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 and basically tell them, "Come on, let's get out of here."
I'm thinking
Well,
we can run them straight out.
I already said the thing.
Yeah, Alar, give me a persuasion check. 'Cause they're
Okay.
kind of panicking. Because you look to the front door.
I rolled a 2.
Bang!
do we get to help? If we're
Can I
trying to achieve the
assist
same
him?
thing?
Like all of like
Why do I
whoever's
keep
saying like,
rolling
"Come on, let's
twos?
go." Roll a persuasion. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a 23.
There. I was pretty persuasive.
Yeah, you were
Can I
pretty
use-
persuasive, and
I have a +6, but I rolled a 2.
what are you doing, Josh?
I'm kind of like stepping forward towards the door, being like, "Listen, the back door is free of any danger at the moment. If we can make a run for it, we can get to safety at the stream. It's a
And I
short
say,
walk back to the.
Don't
fort."
worry, we'll protect you all from the patrolman.
And as you're saying that, you look towards the door. It's going bang, bang, but everyone looks amongst each other, and they all kind of come into an agreement to, let's get the hell out of here.
GZFO. All right, cool.
I'll lead the way out. Everyone's.
I will helpfully hold the door open.
I
want
will.
to
trail
come
at
over.
the-
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna trail at the back to make sure everyone gets out safely.
Yeah,
And it
I'd be heading
yeah.
outside with everyone.
it
I want
takes.
to come to this corner and like watch, that way.
You can see
Yeah.
this bit.
Just like,
And
well, basically, literally just like watching the flanks to make sure nobody's coming around the corner.
Yeah, like
But yeah, I'm checking everyone as they go out, making sure no one's got any wounds or anything.
yeah, everyone seems to be fine. Looks like they were able. Everyone that's here was able to get into here safely, and they're able to file out like over a few minutes.
While everyone is filing out, I kind of want to take a quick look around to see if there's anything like noteworthy or valuable that shouldn't be left behind.
Doesn't really look like it. No, pretty much
Okay.
anything that would be valuable. Like, there wouldn't be anything of value. Anything that would be of value is like attached to the foundation.
Okay,
It's like
cool.
you have the
I
stained glass windows. You have the statue of Shantaea. That's not
Just
going
wanna-
anywhere.
just want to make sure nobody was losing any culture.
Nobody is leaving any behind. Everyone, like, you can file them out single file out past wherever you hopped over. No problem.
Yeah, we're
Yay.
basically gonna be bringing them through the stream.
And then we go back here.
You bring them. Every single one of these people. I need to. You all bring them. You bring them to the stream. Let's go back here.
Hooray! Hey, that was our first mission that actually went successfully.
Our first
And,
rescue mission.
Let me guess.
Back.
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Roll stealth.
Mind you, you got a big group of people, so. Yeah.
Stealthy paladin.
Yeah.
Not the
even
first
with
time.
even with disadvantage, that's a 15.
Like, with all the brush that is around the stream right now, you have no issue getting this group of people to the keep.
Woo. Now we go in the keep.
You bring everyone to the keep. Good
That
job.
was the best mission we've ever had.
Jesus. That was good.
Can we just skip to coming up the stairs where I am right now?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, everyone... Like, you bring them up the stairs, and Castellan escorts them upstairs to where a lot of people are right now, because there's a lot of rooms upstairs that you can't see because I don't have maps for it.
Maps are
Okay.
weird.
I kind of make a nod to Costello and be like, our sortie was successful. Overly successful this time.
I see that. You weren't even gone maybe like 30 minutes.
I wonder how long it's going to take them to realize that we just duped them.
See,
God,
at
they're
that
gonna
point, I'd
bust
point
down the
over-
door and go, "What the fuck?"
See, I was gonna point over to Jackie and Sarah and be like, "Yeah, these two did really well. These two cleared the area before I had a chance to even really get up to anyone."
I kind of give the Goliath a bow in respect from the.
Hey, you still killed one guy.
I'll be sure to
Yeah,
give you
I may
all
have killed one, but
good. I'll put a good word for you for the governor when this is all over. You'll all receive commendation from the village, town, I'm sure. And as you guys are
I wouldn't want to take anything.
conversing. Like someone starts ringing the alarm bell.
And I make a run for it.
No.
Something at the
And-
front gates.
Sprinting outside.
Rip.
Sprinting to the front gate.
At the
Alar is fucking haggard at this point.
front, and, from the darkness, like on the hill that's coming up, a creature strides into the dim light from the dying fires around the keep.
Take a good look at that.
Although it's
creature.
shaped roughly like a human, it's at least 7 feet tall, and its skin is covered in blue scales. Fingers have claws, its face has the muzzle and eyes of a dragon. Creature stops about
So it's a dragon one.
80
It's a
yards
dragon.
from the main gate of the keep, scans the walls. A line of kobolds fan out behind it. With their spears, they prod out 4 human prisoners into the light.
Oh boy.
You can make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 children. And the creature hails the keep. Defenders of Greenus, this has been a successful night, and I'm feeling generous. Do you see these 4 pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange.
I imagine all of our heads just swivel over to Carrie.
And all of you, like, everyone make a
I
quick
volunteer.
Arcana or Nature check.
Okay.
Arcana or nature?
I have
have
negative
a-
ones in both, so
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I have a 0 in both.
I rolled 2.
Go team.
I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Like, it's definitely not human, but it's definitely not dragon.
So
Like-
it's a dragonborn.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say it's a dragonborn.
It's not a dragon.
It's not. It's not dragonborn.
Insinuating that it's a dragonborn.
But like, it's definitely some half human, half dragon.
so
It's
dragon.
a human born.
I'm going to step forward and kind of volunteer myself for this.
I'd probably try to put my hand out and be like, "Are you sure you want to try that? Wouldn't you rather have me try go after that thing?"
Go over here real quick.
I kind of look up at Carrie, be like, I'm willing to put my life on the line for innocent civilians. Can you say the same for you? Why are there 2 Alars?
Don't worry about it.
We're multiplying. It's
I
fine.
And,
put me here.
One of the soldiers pipes up behind you. That woman, she is my sister, and those are children.
See,
If you 4 won't do anything, I will go out there.
I say I'd be willing to go out there.
I'm not.
well, that's because
Wait.
you can't get within 5 feet or something, or you're dead.
Every single person turns and glares at Alar.
The governor
No,
comes
I
up
wouldn't.
behind you and says, regardless of who goes out there, you have a better chance than to defeat that horror than my militia has.
I kind of nod.
Did it specifically say warrior or warriors?
Warrior.
It specifically said best warrior, singular.
Yeah, no, not.
Well, I mean,
no.
I have range to my advantage with javelins and an axe.
And well, yeah, there's no way we can handle all those kobolds.
No, I don't
It
believe
sounds
the
like a
kobolds are
duel.
going to come out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I was about to say in character, I don't believe the kobolds are going to even attempt to challenge that boss of theirs.
Oops, these are on the wrong layer.
Well?
There we go.
I'd probably just start heading forward.
So,
Oh boy, I'm at least going to like.
Yeah,
At least
wait
going
at
to,
the
like,
gate.
step out the gate and like.
so you guys are gonna watch at
lean
the gate
by
as
the-
Carrie steps
Yeah.
forward, and the half dragon. It's a half dragon, but he looks pleased. He's like, there, someone of great looking stature. These are the terms. The children will be released immediately, but my kobolds will stand guard over the woman until a victor is decided. And if anyone tries to intervene, they will kill her.
Can we hear this?
Yes. He's,
Okay, good.
Like he's speaking loud.
I just kind of like I kind of like put a hand on Alar's shoulder, be like, I would fulfill those terms. Just
I would-
FYI.
I can mess with them so badly. I want.
No,
The
I
victor
also, and
will
when
be
he
the
says
last
that, I
one
also look at
standing.
Alar and also go, no.
I basically look at Alar and I go, if you endanger the hostages in any chance, I will take you down.
Fine.
Yeah, I would at that point ask the dragon, half dragon, fine, but you have to, your kobolds have to agree to one thing.
What is it?
If I win and they harm any of these people, they're going to meet a very gruesome end.
Oh, I would surely guarantee that. And he draws his greatsword and points it at you. To a duel. And roll initiative.
Are the kids getting released?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, the kids, do get released and rush over to...
Okay.
the
I kind of help them get inside.
Yeah, I also help them bring them in,
you
take them to the guards, and I,
bring them in.
hey.
But
go
the
keep
kobolds
these-
are definitely
some are
have
safe.
the woman guarded. Is that your initiative?
I kind of
Yeah,
also make
unfortunately.
note to the guys inside, be like, make sure nobody actually did them or anything.
Of course, that thing rolls.
Yeah,
high.
I'm gonna check them actually, because having them let 3 of their hostages go immediately is a little suspicious.
What are you checking them for?
Any magic traces that someone might have left on them, any funny business.
You look them over real quick. They seem relatively unharmed. The boy's shirt is bloodied, but doesn't seem to be his blood.
I'm frisking them. I kind of grab the
Nothing.
boy by the
Nothing
cheeks and
seems
hold-
out of the
and
ordinary from
I
them.
grab the boy by the cheeks so that his lips pucker awkwardly. So it's just like,
Stop, please!
What are you doing?
Dad rushes over to you. Oi!
I'm making sure.
And as you start checking over, the half dragon immediately comes over to Carrie, and in a quick succession, he attacks twice with his greatsword.
Oh Jesus!
And
And you're able to
And-
parry one of the slashes, but he's hitting with such great force that kind of throws your great axe out of the way, or you block with a shield. Yeah, probably block with a shield. It throws your shield out of the way, and he slashes at you real hard for 12 damage.
Jesus, 12?
12.
Whoa.
You're fucking with me.
No.
Okay,
He does 12 damage.
okay. I want you to look at what I'm at right now.
Yeah, I know. You have 1 health.
I'm
kinda-
surprised you survived.
Carrie,
Hey, you can heal
I
yourself
need
as a
you to hit
paladin.
him
I was
really.
gonna say, isn't
hard.
healing a major action though?
Healing is your action.
At which
Yeah,
point he will
I'm
hit
pretty
you
sure no
again.
matter what, considering he can attack twice with a greatsword, healing
He's
won't
probably
do
a
jack shit for
fighter
me.
and did an action surge or something.
Or
It
he's high
wouldn't-
enough level to attack twice.
Right. And
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards that. I'm guessing this is supposed to be an impossible encounter, and that woman is just supposed to die. But we're gonna not meta this. We're not gonna meta this. I'm going to attack him with my battle axe.
Okay.
If I die at this
Him.
point, I don't
Oh
care.
my god.
Ah.
You miss very hard. He is very skillfully able to just block your great axe swing with his great sword.
Kobe, can I just say,
Hmm.
if
I'm
you're
just
gonna
gonna-
make an impossible encounter, you should probably make it a little more obvious.
I'm just going to I'm just gonna prep spare the dying.
Like a duel scenario, that's not necessarily an impossible encounter.
I kind of turned back to my
Can we-
companions
can
and
we
be
not-
like,
can we
until
not
the
cr-
woman is released.
Can we not hurl criticisms at the DM until the actual encounter is over?
Yeah, that'd be
Fine.
nice. And
Move right along. Doo-ka-dum.
failing that attack, he swings once with his great sword, but you're able to block it no problem this time around.
Well, in that case, I'd probably try to use all 5 of my lay on hands.
Okay. You do
That knocks me down to
that.
0, bumps me up to 6, end of my turn.
Bumps you up to 6. So, in the midst of you hitting away his sword, you take a step back, do your paladin stuff. You feel a bit better. He's coming at you again, though, but swing once and ooh, he hits you for 9 damage, and you're downed.
I kind of watched as our Goliath friend goes down and kind of call out over to him. Looks like the duel's decided. Keep your end of the bargain.
He laughs a bit and he swings down once to do a one's death saving failure against you,
Oh,
Carrie. And it's like, of course, a deal is a deal after all. And he brings his sword up for planting it on his shoulder and rocking back. He does a little hand gesture, and the kobolds release the woman, and she quickly runs into the keep.
okay.
All right, are you bloody satisfied? Are you done?
Yeah, I am done.
I take a
thrilling fight.
out to the Goliath.
And behind you, Freda, the healer who's been tending to you all over throughout this night, rushes out to carry and motions over for one of you to help out move this big hunk of man.
I'm helping, and I'm hitting him with Spare the Dying.
You do him with Spare the Dying. He's stabilized.
I tapped him. You are no longer in danger of death.
Does that put me at 1 HP, or am I just...
You're
still-
not dying.
You're still at 0, but you no longer are just gonna bleed out.
That was a thrilling fight. So long, villagers of Greenest. And you watch as the half-dragon and his small little band of kobolds disappear into the darkness of the town again.
Can I hold on before he leaves? Is he got anything on his belt? Anything shiny?
Define anything shiny.
I don't know. Trinkets, flasks of potion.
Doesn't look like it. He's just wearing he's wearing armor that is very different from any of the raiders you've seen.
So he looks like he's wearing actual armor. He's probably like an actual high up cultist.
Yeah,
I guess he's a head honcho sort of type.
This guy looks like he meant serious business. He's in purple and gold armor. He's got this huge sword.
So he doesn't have like a tome or anything.
No.
I was totally going to try and mage hand it away before remembering that. I remembered that only
he'd notice that and then come and kill you.
Well, first of all, I just remembered that only arcane tricksters can do that because they have invisible mage hand. But I digress.
I am dragging the Goliath back inside.
Yeah, we're all kind of just yanking and pulling.
Yanking and pulling. Let's go back to this map.
I assist our healer and anyone else who's carrying him into the healing place.
It'd be best if you brought him into the barracks. Lay him down in a bed.
We go over here.
We bust in that door. It's like, wait, wrong door.
Oh, shit. And everyone's kind of crowded in here. And it's like, Governor Tarball speaks up and says, I can't thank you all enough for what you've done for our town.
Who was that?
I have no
I
clue.
believe that was Langer's ghost as Cyanrath.
Oh, the
Am I conscious at all?
one of the. At this point, you're definitely conscious because the healer has tended to your wounds with a healer's kit at this point. You're not at full health, but you're awake.
I'm just gonna leave it at 0 until I find out.
I can't think. He's like, Lang de Rosa, the one that the captor spoke of. Right? Yeah.
That's my assumption. Cyan does mean blue. It does mean that over here, doesn't it? I kind of look at everyone else.
I just nod.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe.
I just groan.
Yes.
That is my best guess.
Kind of eye rolling. Yes.
The Freda pulls out a couple of potions of healing and administers one to carry. So potion of healing is 2d4 plus 4, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So he administers that you, and you heal. How much?
I heal for
I'm feeling great.
And he sets the other one aside in case you need it, and it's like, you all should rest while you can.
I would love to.
I look to Castellan and be like, how are the enemy forces? What's going on with their numbers?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Well,
At this
that's
point.
not a fulfilling thing because they might come back. So I'm just gonna sit next to the Goliath and just kind of go into a meditation.
See, at this point, I'm just imagining that Carrie is literally just sitting there fuming.
You were able to parry a few blows.
Still. Now, here's a good question: was he wielding that great sword with one hand?
Mm,
I assume too.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that, but at the same time,
Out of character, D&D doesn't have a thing to
go
carry a two-handed weapon with one hand.
Go with two-handed.
Anywho,
And with that event over, after a few minutes, Castellan comes back, and from what we could see, it appears that the raiders are beginning to retreat in mass across the town.
which way are they headed?
From what we can tell, a lot of them are going southeast.
We should
Okay.
go not there.
I Alar for a second, be like, it is pertinent information regardless, in case we do need to follow up on these raiders.
I'm not saying that it's bad to know. I'm saying we should just not go there.
Well, if you wish to keep moving along, I will not stop you.
You're not really.
You four should rest. We'll deal with things in the morning. And,
Yeah, just
Um,
with
like,
that, just
look
like
at the
immediately
blood
hop
going
in
and
the
the
bed.
gun.
Finally get your sleep.
and you all get to get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh
Hooray!
Yay!
And not only that, but everyone is now level 2.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh shit! No,
I
don't
gotta
mean-
pick spells, and I gotta roll a hit die for my. It's 4.
So slash
how
roll.
does-
I'm gonna just mulligan because
So you
There's no
so
way I
what
can-
I'm gonna say is you can mulligan or you can do
fuck.
should have taken the half.
Yeah,
You know-
well, I figured the odds were
Wait.
pretty.
So
is
like
that right?
No, it's not.
What the
You
fuck?
just roll a straight D10.
Wait, how do I? There's no thing to click on the thing, is there? All right, roll.
Well,
What
no.
was the other?
Isn't hit die for
increasing your health
gaining levels
is
always your doesn't that also add your COD bonus?
yeah, increasing your health
I'll
is
take that.
also your con bonus. Wow.
So the first
Okay,
roll I
so
had was valid.
My roll was still wrong.
You would get a 6, Alar gets 4 health.
So
Josh, you
I'm
get-
adding my con to this one. Yeah, I'll take that.
And do your level 2 things if you have them.
I
Oh,
need spells.
Shit, what do I get?
Shit. I closed the book because I didn't think I would level. Shit.
God.
Jeez.
I get key and unarmored movement.
Nice.
So
Yay!
I get a third level 1 spell slot and 2 sorcery points. You know what I can do with sorcery points?
Spell slots.
Lots of stuff.
I can convert 2 of them into a spell slot.
Oh, I'm actually now also at 10 lay on hands.
Yes.
I put 50. No.
I have 50 lay on hands.
So how do
I
I
have that now.
How do I put in an ability? Or like the key abilities? How do I do that?
It's like
I would put it in
for
features and traits.
tracking.
I guess.
There's a class resource thing.
Yeah, you already did the.
Oh, interesting.
Resource.
So I can get a fighting style.
But
I
yeah,
didn't
just
know
add
about
it to. There's a plus button under your feats and stuff.
Okay.
You can do that, and like you have your name, what type of it is, and call it.
Okay.
Monk.
that. Well, I might as well just go with a fighting style of defense, since that just gives me a bonus to AC, because the other ones don't really work with me. Because dueling would be nice, but actually, wait. When you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon.
And yes, shield doesn't count as a weapon, so yes,
Shield
that
is
works.
armor.
But also, you could go with either that, or you can go with defender or whatever it's called.
Yeah, defense. While you are wearing armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC.
Isn't there another one?
There's protection. When a creature uses
protection.
attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield.
Oh yeah, you have to be standing next to them, but
So basically,
it's up to you.
Yeah.
Depends on what you want to do with your character, honestly.
Probably dueling, so I can actually do more damage.
I mean, you already have a D10 plus whatever.
My attack is a 1d8 +2.
Oh,
How's
that's
that
right.
gonna
Roll.
get sheets coming? Health-wise.
Nothing really changed on mine. I just got cutting action and more
Yeah,
health.
I'm going to.
17 health,
I'm gonna take ice knife.
19 health, 12 health.
There, I just added 2 to my damage because it's strength +2 now. Divine Smite, starting at second. Hold on, it needs to be put away. There we go.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to start keeping track of spells too. Now that you're paladin.
Starting at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just put that in my attack area.
Was it Searing Smite? That's a spell.
Divine.
Divine Smite.
Divine
Smite
okay.
is just a paladin thing.
Right, okay. But you still spend the spells.
So, what's everyone's foot speed? Mine's 40.
Still
what
30.
What does divine? Actually, no. That's just if it hits. So I'm going to leave that as a blank. The damage is a 2d8 for first level.
But Josh, I can make mine 60 for free, so...
Okay.
Plus nothing.
Yeah, sure. Cunning action. Woo.
Well, I'm trying to think. How would I put this in the attack thing? Actually, I'm just going to assume it's done. Hold on. Does that look right, Kobe?
What's Divine Smite?
No,
Divine
you
Smite,
don't
you
roll
don't
a
need
d20
to.
with
Yeah,
it.
you
Well,
don't
I
need to roll
know
a
that,
d20.
but I tried to not make it do that, but I don't know how to do that correctly.
You
untick rolling for it.
Yeah, just untick attack and keep the damage.
Oh, I forgot to actually.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It'll just roll the 2d8. And then don't forget, every time you cast that, you kind of get rid of your spell slot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spell slots are on your spell page, but you now have spells.
Woo!
Let's see. At second level, you'll learn to draw on divine magic through meditation and prayer to cast spells as a cleric does. Preparing paladin weapon. The table shows how many spell slots you have to cast your spells. To cast one of your paladin spells at first level, how you must expend a spell slot. You regain them when you finish a long rest. You prepare your spells that are available to you to cast, choosing from the paladin spell list.
Basically, you have access to all the spells. You prepare a certain number per day, and you get your spell slots back when you long rest.
Yep.
And how many you can prepare is depending on your level and stuff. I think wisdom,
Charisma,
charisma.
I think.
Yeah, spellcasting modifiers for paladins is charisma. I'm not sure how many spell slots you get per level though.
He gets
I think just 2?
Sounds right.
Doesn't say on this thing right now.
I don't know how many
There's
prepared spells you get either.
Okay, at level 2, you have 2 first level spells, and you can pair. Let me find it.
Let's see. There's Bless, Command, Cure Wounds, Detect Evil and Good,
There's
Detect
a
Magic,
lot.
Detect Poison, Divine Favor, Heroism, Protection from Good,
It's
Evil, and Good.
your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down.
Wait, Charisma...
Modifier. What's your
Charisma
charisma
modifier.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh, 1.
So you can have
Okay.
2 spells prepared.
Okay.
Yep.
And
you
that
have
that
2
change
spell
you can
slots.
change that whenever you take a long rest.
Hmm.
At the
So
end of the
basically,
Yeah,
long
when I
you
rest.
can
wake up,
change.
I'll have
You can
spells.
change what spells you have access to.
There we go.
So right now, I would just put in the spells that you're picking for now, and then worry about the rest later.
Yeah.
Because the spell sheet has a prepared thing.
Ooh,
Guys, you might be worried about Alar acting weird sometimes, but you don't need to worry. He's an ice guy.
Oh my
Shut the
God.
fuck up.
I will beat you.
Detect magic, detect evil and good. I don't really need to do that. I mean, some of the creatures that I'm used to aren't necessarily evil. They're just existing. They're doing what they need to survive, so that doesn't make them evil. Cure wounds. That's going to be a number one choice.
I think you also get healing word.
I don't think so.
Paladin spells.
You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. That target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
That's what I know.
No, that's. you
No, I'm looking
don't-
at command.
you don't have healing word. Yeah.
Uh,
Cure wounds
approach,
is still a
grovel.
pretty good heal though.
Grovel. The target falls prone and then ends its turn. That's actually kind of funny. Halt.
Divine Favor makes your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 damage.
I know. What's Bless do? You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack roll or saving throw.
It's like giving Runic Inspiration, but less, but to more people.
Man, Monk was really easy.
Yeah, mine too.
Still have more stuff to worry about at 3rd level.
Yeah.
I think Shield of Faith would be nice to actually have because I can literally just be like, defend this person. How long does it last? 10 minutes.
So that's
Wow.
long time.
So my
Long time in
key
combat.
save- So my key save DC is.
And it only costs a bonus action too.
12.
Oh
Lovely.
wow. So it'd literally be the kind of thing where I'd attack something and they go, oh, this is gonna hurt. Shield!
Yeah, +2 AC for 10 minutes as a bonus action. That's
That's strong.
what.
Let's see,
Mind you,
school-
bonus
With a range of 60 feet.
Mind you, bonus action is still on your turn.
Mm-hmm. You can't use it as a reaction.
range, touch, target.
You guys handled
heal,
these
so.
pretty skillfully.
No.
Dude, that last fight was so fun. I ran in, sneak
rolls were
attacked
well.
a guy, attacked another guy, ran around another guy, and attacked 2 more guys and killed all of them.
So yeah,
Keaton set a guy on fire.
So,
I have Ice Knife now,
Nice.
and it
Nice.
does
So-
silly amounts of damage.
Yeah, it does.
question, how would I... I'm trying to write in my spell. Is there a way to correctly...
There should be a way to just drag it to there.
Well, I'm also trying to... I don't know what
I
I'm
haven't
doing.
built a sheet with Roll20 yet, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, that's what it's doing right
Oh,
now.
dragging a spell? Go to the... At the top where you have the chat in the character sheets, go to the I one, go down to spells, and then find the spell in the list. It's just in alphabetical order. And then you can just drag it onto your character sheet.
Oh,
But, and it'll add it all.
Here, booze. So, Ice Knife does both of those damages?
It does.
Okay.
It sticks into the target and then explodes and does the cold damage.
Does the cold damage AoE or no?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Everyone within 5 feet.
Oh, cool.
Yeesh.
That's neat.
So that's the one I'm deleting.
Man, wait till I can start casting fireballs.
Okay, so I can do that then. That works.
Neat.
Let's see, go back to this. Spells, I was going to choose...
You need to increase your charisma, dude.
No shit.
I don't talk so good.
Hey, that's racist. So that's done. What else do I have to do? Let's see.
That's all my new
Use a
stuff.
holy symbol as a spellcasting focus. Then the rest of that is 3rd level. I'm trying to remember. I haven't. Do I increase any stats?
No. Stat increases are only every certain levels.
Okay.
It depends on your class when you'll get those.
God, at level 6 you can move 45 feet in a turn.
Yum.
Level 10 you can move 50 feet. Oh my god.
Speedy woman.
On level 18 you can move 60 feet in one turn for
What I
free.
like is at 9th level, I get to move along vertical surfaces and across liquids without falling during the move. So I get to
So,
use my boost speed, just go.
You get to be Naruto.
Are we
Crouching
game?
tiger.
What's going on?
Are we all good?
I'm good.
Everyone
Are we
good?
done?
I'm just
I'm
making
good.
sure I understand how Divine Smite works.
Oh.
Where's that pull from my spell?
Yeah.
You-
okay, so
Yeah, it's a spell, and you hit someone, and then you add Divine Smite onto it.
Yeah, and that takes away a spell
I
slot.
swing my axe, it hits, and then I hit the turbo.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, as you're digging through their body, the turbo activates, and you cleave a
that
guy
way
in
you
twain.
just-
I have to cast that first and then.
No,
like him?
Divine Smite is on hit.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Like,
So-
the Smite spells you have to activate before you hit. Alright, we're all good?
I'm good.
So, you guys...
By the way, on Ice Knife, the cold damage happens whether I hit or miss.
Nice.
So, like, impacts the
People-
ground kind of thing.
It
People are
hits the ground and
snoring.
boom.
I will be outside meditating.
So, it's about, let's say 9 a.m. You guys slept actually pretty uneventfully throughout the night. It seems to be that what Castellan told you last night was true, that the raiders began to retreat in mass after Carrie's and Lang Dedrosa's fight.
Ha, I was right.
Indeed, you
Mhm.
will.
The first thing I do when I wake up would probably be just be like staring at the ceiling, like I'm going to find that fucker at some point and kick his ass. And then I proceed to just wake up and get my armor on.
You do that, Sarah, Alar.
Get up and gather my things. First thing I'm doing is I'm walking straight into here and putting the crossbow back where I found it because I'm tired of carrying it.
Alright, you put the crossbow back into where you presume Yorsek found it. There was an empty slot.
Yeah.
There's still
Back
an
into
empty
the
slot.
Blockbuster rental slot.
So,
Aww. The
so,
empty slot makes me sad, but I leave.
so Alar wakes up, comes outside. He's kind of like scritching the back of his head. He's a little unkempt. That's when Jackie would turn around and notice that he has frost coming off of his bangs.
I don't know. I probably still have my eyes closed. I'd probably be sleeping.
You're trancing.
See, it'd be the kind of thing where
Well,
I'd come over and
the
see
first
Jackie
person-
asleep.
Well, the first person that sees Alar would notice that he has frost coming off of his bangs.
See, I'd just come out and just see Jackie sleeping, and I'd quickly elbow Sarah and be like, "Does she do this? Is this normal?"
Yes. This is
Okay.
normal.
As you guys are conversing
That's what you assume.
in the morning, the governor comes out of the keep through those big old double doors and approaches the four of you.
No.
You do not tackle the governor.
I kind of wake up and just help myself up to my feet. Morning.
Good morning. He clears his throat. Escovert and I have a proposal for you all. After what you've done for our town, I know asking more of you would be a lot. The raiders of last night retreated towards the southeast, and they left a pretty big trail in their wake. We believe a small group such as yourselves would be able to follow the trail to whatever camp they may have set up and gather some information. Want to know who was behind the attack, why Greenest was a target, where their camp is, and their actual motivations, perhaps, and where they plan to
Well-
strike next, if anything.
The prisoner mentioned yesterday something about gathering a horde.
Yes,
We
we'd like to know why they're gathering it.
I nod. I'm interested in finding out some information about all this going on as well.
as am I.
As
At
long
this
as we
point,
don't
my-
get into any more fights.
You see, at this point, I'd probably just have my axe on my shoulder and be like, "I'm game."
If you're all able to recover valuables that were stolen in the raid, that would be ideal as well. But that is a lesser goal than information. And we're offering to pay you all 250 gold pieces apiece from what's left of the town treasury if you do this.
I raise a finger. Might I ask for a starting payment?
Starting payment, of course. And
No, not gold. A bottle of your finest drink, please.
I could
I'd
arrange
glance over
that,
and be like,
sure. And any other gear and supplies you all need for the trip will be furnished as well as possible as well, of course.
Alar yawns and his breath is visible.
I would look over and just be like, "Whoa."
I kind of like notice the weather, and I'm like, it's not even that cold.
You have a thick coat.
Somewhere probably.
I'd probably pull out something and hand it to you and be like, "Here, just use this."
It's like I'm like, I turn to him, and it's like 70 degrees out here.
I am aware.
What?
Trouble
Why are
sleeping.
you
I don't
I would-
know.
At this point, I'd probably ask, Alar, can I do something?
What?
I'd take my glove off and be like, "Can I just check your temperature?"
Do a medicine
Well.
check if you want to check his
Alright.
temperature.
He's backing away.
Alar backs away slowly from out the Sally gate from the man who wants to check
He
his
would have stopped
temperature.
at the gate.
Open the gate! Opening the
I mean,
gate!
you could have literally just backed away to here, and I'd have been like, "Oh, okay." Put my glove back on. Okay, whatever.
I've got my cloak around. He's like, I don't want Goliath fingers in anything.
So would you all do this for us?
Well, if you have
we'll
any,
try our best.
I give a bow. I will be willing to help out the people of this town.
I'm willing to help. As for anything we could actually use, I don't think there's anything anyone here would be able to make me or give me that would be of any benefit, except for maybe looks over to the healer's room, except for maybe some potions.
Of course, it'll be arranged.
Unless you happen to have some style leather armor lying around, I don't think. I don't think there's anything here I
Unfortunately,
need.
I don't think we'll be able to procure that quickly enough. Sorry.
Then there's some potions. Sounds fine.
Potions, of course.
I kind of address the governor or whoever we're talking to.
Yeah, you're
it's
talking to
like,
the governor.
if while my companions are making their preparations, I would like to look over the defenses with you just to make sure everyone's okay.
Of course.
You know, I want to check in on that one archer guy who, all my friends are dead.
Totally ate it.
And yeah, the governor could take you up along the surrounding wall. The archers that are up right now, it seems to be a different shift of archers than before. They seem nice and awake, kind of on guard, but also not really, because, yeah, if you look upon the town, there's not really anything going on aside from townspeople trying to recover anything they could.
Well,
Houses, businesses, that sort of thing.
Okay. Anybody? I kind of want to make a look around to see like if anybody really needs help.
From what you can gather, people seem to have it managed.
Yeah,
Doing
you
what
see,
they
you see
can
the
anyway.
guards going about their patrols, the citizens, you know, making do with what they have. You see Alar in a coat 5 sizes too big.
Yeah. Everyone's making their rounds after a raid, doing what they can to pick up the pieces, put their lives back together.
Okay. And I'll take a nice, good long look off to the southeast where the camp was stated to be. See if I can spot that.
You definitely don't see a camp, but, like, it's hard to tell at this distance, but from the grasslands, the distance, there's definitely, like, a wide swath that was carved out through the grasses.
Well,
of
at
where
least it
people
made it
trampled them
obvious.
down.
All right. Well, I guess after all that, I'm gonna head back downstairs, grab my bottle of hooch, and get ready for the other guys.
You and your hooch.
I'd say roughly 30 minutes later, the governor returns with a nice bottle of some sort of alcohol and 4 potions of healing for the lot of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you each have 1 potion of healing.
Hooray!
Keely has some sort of nice alcohol.
I will put that down as a weight of 1. I will say it's me.
It's probably not even that heavy.
To save you all the trouble, healing potion is 0.5.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
And he has to hand these items to you. Governor says, I should wish you all the best of luck. Can't thank you enough for what you're doing for our town.
There was no trouble. Would have done it for any town.
I give another polite bow and be like, all right, which way are we leaving? Are we leaving out the
Which
river
way
gate
did
again?
they go? To the south something?
Southeast.
West? East?
Southeast.
Southeast. Let's go.
Just follow me. I saw it.
And yeah, they open up the sally port for you, so let's go to
And we leave.
Venus.
Hooray!
Definitely no roads where you came out, but definitely this direction.
We'll just cut down the hill and past the stream or something.
All right, guys, roll stealth.
Over the river.
As,
and
as you
through
come
the
up to
woods.
the first road, a young man walks up to you, limping heavily on his left bandaged leg.
I go to greet him and be like, hi, you look bad.
You actually recognize this man.
I do?
His name is Nessim Waladra, a human,
Oh.
a monk.
Oh.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on him.
You cast Cure Wounds.
I kind of go up to him and be like,
just casual
"Awesome."
messiahing.
And thank you. Oh goodness, Keely, is that you? It's been so long.
Huh. Yeah, it has been. What are you doing here?
Well, we were here with Leosin regarding the cult of the dragon. Do you all intend to follow them?
Yes.
Yes, very much so. Where is he?
We don't know. He disappeared last night after we fought a particularly savage battle against some raiders. A few others and I fought our way back here, but barely. He didn't make it at all. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and this choker, which he always wore.
I kind of ask, like, if I can borrow those items from him.
Yeah, he hands them over to you. The staff is nothing special. The choker is a braided leather neckband with a silver dragon design chased into the leather. The ends are ragged as if it was torn off.
Yeah, that really is him.
And the monk continues. Leosin has been investigating these raiders for months. Fear that he may have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated. Or worse, was captured and carried away as a prisoner. Now, no one understands these bandits better than he does, and his knowledge will be invaluable against them. If you do find the camp, please look for any sign of him. One of my brothers is already departed for Burdusk to bring back help, but it will be many days before help arrives.
I nod. I kind of turn and point towards the fort and tell him if they mention, if he mentions that he passed by us and me specifically, that he should be able to find some help there. Rations, whatever he needs.
nods.
Bed, get off that leg.
Yes, I'd give anything to follow you, but in my condition, I don't think I'd be able to.
I kind of nod and pat him on the shoulder. It was good to see you again.
Indeed. And he bids you all farewell before heading towards the keep.
And I lead the fucking charge to this place.
Well, as we start walking away, I turn to Jakili and I go, "So, who was that?"
Old comrade of mine. We used to practice together from time to time. He was a student of who I consider one of my masters.
So he also did the punchings.
Yes, although I'm not sure that's such the artistic rendition of how you would call the style.
Alar rubs
See-
some sleep. Alar rubs some sleepy out of his eye.
See, I would probably just end up slowly turning to Alar and just being like, "The fuck?
Whoa,
Your
Welcome
words are confusing."
to the overworld. You guys
we're at
are
greenest.
leaving Greenest towards the southeast.
Somewhere around here.
I'll kind of snicker at Carrie and say, if you think this is bad, you should hear me try to speak Elvish. It is so rusty.
I'll pass.
Along the way, as I'm talking with Sarah, I kind of make mention of the fact that Leosin has actually saved my life at one point.
Don't bother with
So-
your tokens here.
I know.
I'll be right back.
I just did it because it was the first thing I thought of.
So it's along the lines of like, if I find him, my main priority will be getting him out, or repay, making sure he's okay.
Of course, we'll help you in any way we can.
My
I
main
appreciate
goal is that blue dragon, half dragon we met. But I'm more than willing to help you along the way.
And as you guys continue on, this path is very easy to follow through these grasslands. Like,
Yep.
they didn't make any sort of attempt to hide their tracks, it seems.
Wow, this is a whole 10 feet.
Shut up. And it's impossible to
Wow.
determine any numbers precisely.
I'll be back.
path-
I'll be back. I am back.
This path only confirms what you guys know. There were a lot of them.
Yep.
Mainly humanoids, kobolds, and trained reptiles of some sorts. And would you all give me a quick perception?
Deception.
Okay.
Deception.
I see things.
Alar and Sarah, you
Mhm.
see that many of these like reptile footprints are deeper on the retreat than they were on the approach.
They were
So they're
loaded
more
down with
heavy-footed.
things.
Right. Yeah. What he said.
That goes with the whole building a horde thing.
Excuse me. After maybe 30 minutes of travel, the trail starts to angle southwards about 12 miles more. The region becomes less grasslands and more steep-sided rocky plateaus, replacing the gently rolling hills of the Greenlands.
Hmm.
The land between the plateaus is largely flat, only broken by outcroppings and wandering streams in steep-sided gullies. Plateaus are maybe 50 to 100 feet above their surroundings and look pretty difficult to climb, except where probably rock falls and other subsidence creates natural ramps.
Okay, don't piss the GM off here.
See, I was gonna joke around if we were ever up on one of those and be like, Alar, what do your special eyes see?
The crumbling sides of these plateaus are dotted with random little caves and tumbled boulders. Continue onwards for a little while, but in the distance, a few miles away, you spot what appears to be a campfire.
Mm-hmm.
They're most
This is
likely gonna have
night,
a
a
lookout
day.
or two.
Like,
As soon as I see the campfire,
this
I'm
is
like,
this is still pretty early morning, maybe
Okay.
10, 11 in
Oh,
the
wait.
morning.
We've been walking for a mile.
Let's take a good look at the fire with
I should invest in some binoculars or a telescope.
It's from this distance is definitely a campfire. You're gonna have to probably hike a little while until you get there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how slow could they possibly be moving?
I mean,
Don't
they
answer
have a
that.
campfire.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
So they're
It's
probably
probably
just
not
sitting.
the army.
No.
Maybe
We,
it's like
we'd probably see the army. There's an army. There's a lot. One
Yeah.
campfire is not an army.
exactly. Point. Can't be that many there. We should head
Let's
toward-
just go and check. They're on the way.
You guys walk a little while longer until you approach between some hills. You see a small group of humans and kobolds squabbling around a fire.
Hmm.
Looks to
Probably
me
a
maybe
group.
12. 4 humans, 8 kobolds. Kind of
See.
squabbling amongst each other among a small fire, cooking some what appears to be prairie hens.
Oh, that looks good.
Enough.
We could probably avoid
See-
this fight.
Yeah, I was actually just about to pipe up and say, a group like this is probably just here to be either a distraction or to be able to get the group up ahead a warning if they can just run and get a
Or
hold
the-
of them.
Yo,
these are the
that
ones
mentioned.
or these are the ones that no one likes.
That too.
As you guys talk among yourselves, the humans definitely look like they're trying to boss the kobolds around, but it appears to be nothing more than ineffectual bullying. And after a little while, the kobolds grab their share of the food and move a little ways away to eat by themselves.
Okay.
The humans continue to squabble, and give me a quick perception check.
Nope.
Yup.
Alar, you hear that they are squabbling over how to cook a hen, and the uselessness of kobolds as allies.
Like I am now like visibly cringing, and I'm like, no, you have to rotate it over the fire.
It does
That's how
appear
you
that
get
they're
an even cook.
kind of distracted over this. Their weapons are way out of the way.
I'm honestly, I'm tempted just to go over there and show them how to fucking do it.
At that, I'd probably just look at you and be like, "Do you really want to try that?"
Yes.
I go, knock yourself out, make some new friends.
I won't stop you.
You know what? Fine.
Oh boy.
Improv time.
I am marching right into
Oh
the
my
center of camp, no weapons, and just saying, "Are you seriously trying to figure out how to cook a bleeding hen?"
Let's see. These guys kind of look at you. You're up here now, by the way.
Yep.
these your friends not up there.
Yeah.
These guys kind of look at you. It's like, who are you? Oh, you know the
I-
straggler. Eh.
Straggler? From where?
What do you mean from where? From Greenest. You dunce.
Oh
Can
no,
we-
I'm simply traveling from the opposite direction, and I could not help but overhear your abysmal methodology of cooking this accursed thing. Come here, let me show you. And I will legitimately start like rearranging the campfire to cook their fucking hen.
I'm gonna
They,
sneak
they
closer.
look at amongst themselves and then kind of start to gather around the fire as they watch you.
Listening.
As they begin to watch you.
Like there is no ulterior motive here. I am teaching them to cook.
See, I'm just imagining the three of us are just watching this, going, "He's actually, oh my god."
This is actually working.
I strike. I'm like, I told him to do it. It's working.
So
yeah,
at this
no,
point,
like,
I'm just gonna
I'll
like
even-
make sure I don't get heard and back off.
Roll
a
me
bit.
your cook. Roll me whatever you roll for cooking. I believe it's a flat 20 plus whatever your proficiency is.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to cook this hen pretty damn well. Like it,
Like I've got my utensils out. I got like a tiny selection of spices and stuff, and I'll like start carving up and serving. And I was like, and listen, bear with me. I noticed you have 1 or 2 extra hens. I'm going to feed your kobold friends. That's just what's going to happen.
and they kind of looked at them and say, "Why would you feed them? They're good for nothing lizards."
Honestly, when I got here, you all were good for nothings too. That's just the way of things.
Can we hear this discussion?
Yeah, no,
from
you
where
could,
we
you
are?
could definitely hear this carrying over the little like
Can-
rocks. That
Is this like a big rock? Can I, like,
if you
sneak
if
up
you,
behind
if you
it?
really crouch under it, you could probably hide yourself.
I'm just staying here because if I move so much as an inch, they're gonna hear me.
I kind of like pat the others on the shoulder, be like, they said something about stragglers. Do they not recognize us?
Yeah.
Shot,
So
but
so I
Well,
start
that one
carving up this fucking hen, and I
And
will
they start
get it
taking.
on
It's like, this is
improvised
really
plays.
damned good.
So
Why?
so stragglers, what?
Roll me persuasion with advantage. Yeah.
25.
25.
Cooking. Nice.
Stragglers just from a little thing from Greenest. It's nothing too big.
Oh,
We helped out with
please.
the thing. It's nothing much, really. I don't
What
really-
sort of thing? I'm quite interested to hear the affairs of Travelus.
And now he's fucking up.
Well, we were helping this cult or something or other gather some things from Greenest.
Cult?
And they call themselves a cult. I think they're full of toss. They did
So they-
gather
they-
a lot of stuff, though. They had lizards packed high with just random junk. A lot of shiny stuff, but it was mostly random junk, I think. He kind of nudges his buddies, and they all start laughing amongst each other.
I'll laugh with them. I'll be like, "That's absurd. What are they trying to do? Appease a dragon?"
Maybe. I don't know.
Like I'm joining in. I've got a mug of ale now.
I'm gonna turn and look southeast, being like, I don't think this is the main camp. We might need to keep going.
See, at this point, I'm just too enthralled by the fact that he's made this work. So
But
I'm
yeah,
just
we're-
watching
Right,
from
like
afar.
I'm also
Like-
just like stunned watching.
Us and the kobolds, we kind of got left behind as the main party kind of just fucked off.
Isn't
Yeah.
that just the way with bigger bands like that? It's just the
Yeah, we
worst.
couldn't keep up, and we decided to stop, get some prairie hens. Because when then you came along, this is some really good stuff, by the way. I can't compliment this enough.
Oh well, it's just something I had. It's something I learned how to do back in Candlekeep.
Ah, Candlekeep, huh? Never been there myself. How the libraries are pretty big.
The libraries are very. Now listen, you folks have been great. I'm gonna bring a portion to your kobold friends, and then I need to get on my way. All right?
Okay, sure. By the way, be careful not to run into whatever rear guard they might have set up when want you to get hurt or anything.
Rear guard?
It's standard raiding party procedure. You leave a rear guard behind to make sure no trespassers or the like get to the main camp.
I'll be sure to give them a very, very wide berth. You lads have a great night. You've been awesome.
Later.
Now,
And they start
I will do-
kind of digging to
I'm
their
going
food.
to do exactly as I said. I will bring a portion, a nice big portion of hen over to the kobolds, and I say, "Soup's on."
The kobolds
what's
look
a-
amongst you, and they're all doing various like head tilts and they snarl and start saying things that draconic in you, but you don't quite understand what they're saying.
I'll just leave the hens on this rock here, and
You leave the hens on the rock, and they kind of peer you down.
there's your food. Bye.
As you start to back off, one of the kobolds comes over to it, sniffs it, and then he yoinks it and brings it to the rest of his group.
Yep, there you go.
Before we get going, do the guys look like they have like a uniform or anything?
No, these guys just
The-
look some run-of-the-mill raiders. Either they
These
could be
are
mercenaries
mercs.
or just some whatever dudes.
Okay, cool.
They're just bandits. I'll come back and I'll like report everything I just heard. It's like, yeah, they're just a bunch of assholes. The actual rear guard is up ahead.
Manon.
At this point, I can't say anything bad to you. How did you do that?
I just shrug and say, I like people.
It looks like you speak the language of hungry stomachs.
You are very strange, but by Saloon, that was amazing.
By the way, the being near that cook fire for that long kind of melted the frost in his hair, so he looks normal-ish.
Shall we continue?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
let's
guys
keep
continue
going.
on southwards
I just-
again.
I just did that.
You just did that, and I commend you, sir.
And I still have inspiration, so I can't get another one. Dang it.
Yeah, I'd definitely give you inspiration if you didn't. But that was just brilliant, sir.
Can I be inspired from him?
No.
So I'd say right now you guys are about here-ish,
Yeah.
and the trail continues southward through random plateaus and the like.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just gathering myself after that amazing show.
That was some really good improv from both Kobe and
I'm having fun, guys.
That was pretty cool. Well,
Look, indignance is a powerful force.
I was not expecting you to actually go for it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not
I
gonna
thought
stop
they were
him.
just gonna like attack you on sight.
I was honestly like, he's probably gonna pull this off. Go do it.
What's the worst that could happen? He could blow up.
So
After
I guess-
maybe a couple hours of travel, yeah, you come to the trail leads into what appears to be two plateaus jutting upwards and continues into some sort of canyon of sorts. And you come to maybe 100 yards from this thing, and give me all of you give me perception.
Yay!
I don't see shit.
I am suddenly blinded by something.
The sun was in your eyes.
My armor's too shiny.
Dupe. Oh, dang.
God.
Alar
this-
and Sarah, you come to the conclusion that this would be a really good ambush spot.
I was thinking that anyways.
Yeah, 2 plateaus. You could literally just drop things on people.
My mind is
Or
on.
just set up a bottleneck.
Right.
Like,
Is there any way to go not through there?
you get the idea that you could probably climb around if you take a wide path to the right or left, wherever. Like, the slopes are climbable. They are definitely climbable at this point, and it goes up maybe 10, 15 feet.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the 50 to 100 feet of the other plateaus in the area.
Ah, well, fucking there. Done.
I'm guessing
Climb
we're all conversing something like this. So I'd point to, or I'd ask Sarah or Jackie to like sneak up on one of those plateaus and see if you can't see if anyone's up there.
Yeah, let's go for that. Let's climb the thing.
Okay,
I'll
you
let
climb
Sarah
the
go
thing,
first.
and give me another perception.
Nope.
You don't see anyone.
Woo!
Just rocks. Rocks, boulders. Nothing
Josh
really
did it.
out of the ordinary.
Yeah, Josh.
Oh,
also
Josh was
climbed.
climbing up there too?
Yeah.
Okay. Jakili, on the other hand, you see someone peering down towards where you would have probably continued walking downwards.
I kind of nudged Sarah. You're right. This does look like an ambush.
I figured
Okay.
as much.
Pointed out.
Let's see if we can get the drop on this guy.
As
Don't
you,
worry, I'll teach them to cook.
You kind of come a little closer. There's more people.
Okay. Yeah.
There's more people behind rocks, kind of just waiting for some sort of thing. You're definitely not on the side they expected people to come from, though.
If I was higher level, I just want to say what I would do. I'd sneak up behind one of the rocks and kind of just like lean on the rock next to him, and so what you waiting for?
Let's see here, you
What's up, Doc?
guys. I'm going to drag you two specifically, and I'll just drag everyone over here because fuck it.
Yeah,
My connection to the
mean-
server was interrupted. I need to reload roll 20. I was wondering why none of your rolls were showing up.
hmm
Oh, this is a
Let's see.
decent sized grid.
Yeah. So I would think. Okay, if
You guys
Where
are there,
Okay.
and I'd say you guys are about there-ish.
Okay.
And,
the other guys are gonna be behind the rocks.
You see this guy and this guy.
Oh, okay.
This
I see.
guy. And yeah, this guy too.
And they're all facing. Towards the road.
They're looking into the canyon.
Okay. So I want to, get Jaquila's attention and say, okay, you go left, get the others' attention, have them get up here if they can. I'll sneak around to the other side. and see if
Alar
I can,
and Carrie,
ambush them.
you guys are like way the hell over here. Actually, let's go with that.
Okay, there we go. Now everything's working.
All right. I kind of nodded and head back and try to
So,
get
like-
the other guys to.
Well,
like,
you didn't have to climb down. I would just imagine you stop at the edge and like wave your hands. Hey, get up here!
I'm not gonna fucking shout. What are you, an idiot?
Well, no, you wouldn't shout
Waving.
like.
Jakili, give me
waving.
another perception.
Okay.
Let me guess. There's a guy right here.
And you kind of glance to your right, just offhandedly. There's a guy here too.
Oh, okay.
He was kind
He
of
looks
between
fancy.
rocks.
And then I'm gonna stealth up over here. I don't want to get too far from everybody. I'm gonna sneak up behind this rock.
Okay, roll me stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
You have stuck behind rock.
You're behind a rock. There's dude there. Give me another give me another perception.
Nope.
What is with all these 8s?
I don't know.
As you're behind this
Crazy
rock,
eights.
you peer over it to it. You see across on the other side, there's like glints of spears.
Oh. Can I see
But here's-
how many spears?
You see 3 spears.
At
Okay.
least.
Like over here.
At least 3 spears. You see like one here-ish, one here-ish, one here-ish.
I don't see anything you're doing.
He's pinging.
Pings on the other side.
They're over there. They're over there.
Yeah,
You get-
There's one there-ish.
Oh,
one here-ish,
okay.
One here-ish. But it's just glints
Gotcha.
after light coming off the very
They
early
could
afternoon
be-
sun.
They could be fake
Okay.
spears for all we know.
Okay, I want to come back towards the party, and I wonder if we could just go past them along the plateau and sneak behind them
I mean,
instead of getting in this fight.
You have to remember though, I have disadvantage.
you definitely, from the top of this outcropping, you definitely see there's a way around, like all the way
Yeah.
around.
Well, worst case scenario, we have to deal with half of them.
Like right off the bat. The others have to like make their way over towards us.
Which is still better.
So
What's the plan,
Well,
lads?
I'd
Well,
probably
let's-
look at
Also,
that
they would
and-
have to climb, so we would have to kill these 5 before however many on the other side get to us.
I'd
Let's
have
sneak-
to
Or we
come
could,
up there
or we could
anyway.
just try and sneak past, and if that works, hey, it works.
The 2 of you at the top of the cliff look at these guys, get a better look at them. They're in some sort of uniform.
yeah, let's sneak around them.
They're definitely different from the earlier stragglers. They're all dressed in a similar, but not identical, black leather tunic with like flared black mantles.
Does it
Yeah.
remind us of Langdragosa's fucking armor?
Kinda, yeah. Lang Dragosa's was purple and gold. These are kind of just like black.
Okay.
I
You-
pull
You
out
should
get,
have
you get
worn
the
these.
feeling that these are actual like dedicated cultists. This is the rear guard that the stragglers earlier were talking about.
I pull out a slice of hen and nervously chew on the end.
We should not try to sneak around these.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
like for a little
Give me a collective
stretch of it,
stealth.
Alar. I was gonna say
alright.
for a little stretch of it, Alar is actually on his stomach and crawls.
Hey, you guys, like, thankfully the grasses at the top of the plateau kind of conceal your movements.
Crawl.
And,
Like
yeah, you just book
Like
it.
I'm doing my I'm doing my best Solid Snake impression, but unfortunately I have a fucking pack with a metal pot on my back, so I'm just sticking up.
That's when I'd be asking you, what's a metal snake?
And
Not-
you guys
they didn't
sneak
say that
past
in
the
character.
rear guard, and the hill starts to slope downwards towards the path again. And good job, guys. You avoided the rear guard.
See, I'd probably be looking at him and going, that's the first time I've ever snuck past anything.
We're very proud of you.
I pat him on the shoulder. First of many, I hope.
The best way to not get killed by things is to not let them try to attack you in the first place.
All right.
Anyway, where
So
are we going?
keep heading out.
Yeah,
Hopefully we find
the
a
path
camp soon.
continues southwards for miles, it feels like. Might wanna...
What time is it?
Right now, you get the gist that it's roughly 2 p.m.
That's not so bad. We can keep going.
Yeah.
You left around 10-ish, I want to say, so you've been traveling a little while.
We've been at this for a bit, but we can keep going. Cool. We're big boys. We got big boys.
Really big boy here.
Mhm.
You continue along a while. Eventually, you come across. It looks like another plateau, but distinctly different. Let's see.
Different
which
house.
Different in a
ones.
good different, or we're all gonna die different? Ow.
Let's see. Where?
I mean, as long
was
as there's no
I?
rats, I have a better chance of not dying.
It's a
Let's
rat plateau.
Bring this
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
over here.
A rat plow.
You're
A
here
rat
now.
toe.
Rat
Rat
tail.
tail.
God damn it.
Oh,
okay,
that's a
I
camp.
see we're
That's
coming
a
in.
big-
You're coming
camp.
across the camp. The cultists have set up their camp in the hollow of a rocky plateau that's vaguely shaped like a horseshoe. The lower portion of the plateau gently rises from the surrounding land. Like if you look at the bottom left, you can see here and here. Pretty much that's where it starts to rise up.
That's,
And,
that's like slopies.
Yeah, but it quickly steepens and ascends to a height of you get maybe like 150 feet above the surrounding
tall.
landscape. Boulders
So-
form jumbled heaps at the bases of these cliffs, and the shelves at the top are covered in long grasses
So
and
yeah,
short trees.
we're not climbing this.
You could climb it, but it'd take you a little bit.
I think it'd be
The
worth it to get the site on the camp.
caves dot like the inside of this thing of the plateau, and many are covered in convenient boulders and brushes. Many of them,
Mhm.
and from afar you can see that they've set up 2 guard towers, one at sort of the entrance, which would be here, and there's another one on the plateau all the way up here. They're about maybe 20 feet high, kind of roughly made.
Okay, what direction are we at?
You guys are coming
Probably
from
this
the that direction.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
you guys
that
are way
way.
up here.
I'm thinking first things first. Climb the cliff up here, or well, not
Like outside
Go
the
up
camp.
come up from behind it.
That's 100 feet.
I mean, he said it's climbable.
It's
Go
climbable.
around this way, and then
I don't know, man.
come
Because
around this
we-
way.
They wouldn't
and
actually
then-
be able to see us when we're here because that's
Yeah.
a cliff.
Yeah, come to this cliff and look. Get in this tower, and then maybe kill who's over there or something, and then look out at the camp.
I was just looking, and I'm pretty sure that this is a pathway to get up.
No, that's just a sort of just random inlet.
It's art.
Like
art weirdness.
these are like brushes and such, just random trees and brushes, shrubs. Otherwise, it'd
So if
be
we-
short grasses.
So if we couldn't climb, we could, in theory, like just go behind tents and sneak through shrubbery.
Might be able to. I
Mm,
feel like we're gonna have to go in there anyway, so I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Plus,
I like-
I have
I like the height advantage.
I have spindly arms and can't go climb very good.
I mean, if
You guys-
if we had multiple people that were doing ranged stuff, I would say have all of us just go up here. But since 3 out of 4 of us can't do anything ranged except for me throwing javelins and Keaton casting Sacred Flame, Sacred Flame, Sacred Flame.
Oh, I have
Yes,
more
ice
options now.
As you guys start to get closer, you can see from afar people like starting to funnel in towards this camp. It looks like a lot of people. Like this has been set up for a little while, but following the raid, there's still people funneling in the day after.
Uh-huh.
We can take them.
No,
There's definitely hundreds of
No!
people in this camp.
I'm
By the-
joking.
By the way,
But-
I'm just going to preemptively convert my 2 sorcery points into a spell slot.
Okay.
So I have
And,
my 3rd spell slot back.
At the entrance of the camp, you see that guard tower. It's kind of looking. You get the idea there might be people up there. No one's really getting stopped as they enter the camp, though. It's kind of just
Oh,
everyone's
could-
starting to funnel
I
in.
could cook for them.
Well, if
So are you saying we'd be able
We
to?
could-
I'm gonna go with the flow.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying what's happening.
Well, here's the thing. They've almost all, well, not all, but there's a good portion of them that have seen Carrie. Every other group that we've come across, you guys have killed. So they don't know
Or-
who you are.
Or schmoozed with.
Like they know who you. I'm betting somebody knows who you are. But
Well, I'm saying 3 of the 4 of us could blend in to look human.
Yeah,
I mean, one of us is human.
The Goliath
Yeah,
definitely
but-
would stand out.
We could
Yeah.
post him up in the watchtower.
I'm heading inside.
Keely starts to head inside.
In
What
order
am I
to
supposed to do?
in order to sell the
Watch.
fact that I belong here, I'm gonna pop the cork on my meat and start kind of like drinking it and like blend in with the crowd and converse and stuff.
Yeah, you start to do that. Like you would be here-ish by now.
Okay.
And yeah, no one stops you. In fact, you really look like you belong. Everyone's kind of tired after their long walk from Greenest. and you look up to the tower. There's kobolds up there. They don't do
Yeah,
anything.
I'll come with. if
Okay,
doing
you're
it
coming
that
with
way.
too,
yeah,
like-
I guess.
Yeah,
Guess I'm going in.
I still
guess-
I snuck a couple portions of hen out of the camp. I'll start handing them around. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, you look
I-
you look hungry. Eat.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Do
I'm
something.
not
You
gonna lie,
can't just
these
stand
are
it.
humans, and
I mean, there's not only it's majority humans. There's definitely other random races strewn about here and there. You see half orc. You see like dwarves, gnomes.
Do you
Well, in
have
that
a
case, I
helmet?
would-
Do you have a helmet?
yes.
Wear it.
I'm
Just
assuming-
come in with us. If anybody asks, we'll tell them that you're with
You
us.
picked me up. You picked me up.
Well, thanks to Jakili's kind of like, yeah, I belong here. You the lot of you like
Strolled into the camp.
Carrie included. You can't just stroll into the camp. No one stops you.
The rear guard let us through. I
I mean, yeah. If you guys made it here, especially with that rear guard, then no one
Nobody else
stopped
has a
you.
uniform.
Yeah, like
That was my thinking.
there's no uniform. Everyone here, like between the
They're-
the
they
raiders
could
and
be
the kobolds,
adventurers.
everyone's
We're
just whatever.
mercenaries.
Yeah.
A Goliath mercenary makes sense. Just try not to look like a paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that
You
point,
guys-
I'd put away my
tuck your-
holy symbol and like
Tuck your
hide
holy
that
symbol
real
underneath
deep.
your shirt.
You guys
Maybe
get into
it's
the
real
camp, no problem. There's tents everywhere. There's some shrubberies.
Kind of.
Bring me a shrubbery.
I kind of like look between like my companions at the moment and be like, "All right, we're on the lookout for a half elf, male."
Oh, okay. I was-
Found one.
Wait, no, that's still me.
Not you. Last I
All
saw,
jokes
he had
aside.
black hair.
Right.
All of
Got
you
it.
give me a quick
That's
definitely
charisma
not me.
check, just right now.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Apparently,
no.
I failed.
Oh no.
I know how to talk.
You rolled a save.
Oh, whoops.
Well, it's still a 19 on the die, so whatever.
No, I am not the man.
Hey, jeez. And yeah, you guys start strewing about, and it's about, say, like 4 p.m. It's starting to get late in the afternoon.
Like I'll approach the nearest cooking fire and start getting into a debate with someone.
Like it right now, you guys would be about here, and
Uh-huh.
this area down here with these camps, these definitely looks like kobolds where they would be camped up. Like you have crudely built tents, and they're all decorated with all sorts of animal skulls.
So these are the undesirables.
Yeah, this is the undesirables area. Like, this isn't a fence, this dotted line here, but if you look onto the other side of this not existing fence, you see nicer tents.
Yeah. All right.
Sturdier, cleaner. They're kind of decorated and painted with various chromatic dragons.
Delicious. Because chromatic dragons are the evil ones.
I kind of click my tongue a bit and be like, "Yep, these are not good. These are not the good ones we're looking for."
This is definitely the Cult of the Dragon Raider camp, alright.
Oh my gosh, I can't
See-
believe it.
So what are you guys gonna do?
So so now that we're kind of like
You guys start to mull about.
lounging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
lounging.
search.
We're lounging.
Alright, what do you want to search for? Where are you
I'm
gonna
looking
go?
for a Leosin.
Leosin, right now, like, where would you say you're looking right now?
Well, right now we're kind of like in the middle here, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, you after a little bit of walking around, you kind of just take it in the sides, and you'd be there.
Is there like a prison tent?
If you
looking
look
kinda
around,
thing?
like down here, you definitely see people. Did that ping? Like down here, you see some
Yeah, there you go.
people guarded. By some dudes who look like they mean business.
Hmm.
You get the idea?
Do
that
they have a fire?
they don't have a fire. You definitely
Damn
see
it.
people with like shackles and tied up hands or things like that.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm going to investigate this a little further.
See, I'd be following Jack here on. I'm just trying to think right now.
I
Like,
don't
how
want to. I don't
should
want
I
to have
make
a
a-
4-man band rolling up and causing too much trouble. I'm gonna
Yeah.
hang back and look elsewhere.
I just kind of like let you guys know, like if you hear anything about what I'm looking for, let me know.
I'm just
And
kind of
I would
gonna like
also-
I want to just like nonchalantly like stroll through the tent areas and just like eavesdrop
Yeah.
on conversations and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just
Grab
kind of with Sarah, making my way through, just blending.
Sarah,
in
grab
the
some
game.
shit.
Alright, so we have Sarah and Alar going together, and Carrie and Jakili going together, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Carrie and Jakili. You guys are heading down towards south down here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You approach the camps, and guy stops you and is like, what are you doing here?
Having a drink. How about yourself? How about yourself, big boy? You need some?
No, I'm on guard. Go drink elsewhere.
Ah, come on, a little nip won't hurt you. And while this is going on, I'm kind of like looking past his shoulders and stuff to.
He's kind of like, get out of here. Meanwhile, you look past him. Yeah, those are definitely prisoners. They seem to be doing various manual labor.
Oh,
See, since I'm taller than, I'm assuming that I'm probably taller than that guard. I'm probably looking over him.
And you're looking over him, and yeah, those are prisoners. A lot of, like a decent amount of them. You gather that they were either captured from Greenest or elsewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of.
Guard kind of is like, come on, get out of here. Go drink someone else with your friends.
Fine. This entire time I've been acting drunk. I haven't like even had a decent sip from the stuff yet. So
Oh, yeah.
just
You're kind
kinda
of
like,
You're doing your best you impression.
come on, big guy. Let's go find someone else who wants to party.
give me charisma as you start to wander off.
Okay, just a straight charisma.
And yeah,
Okay.
And yeah, he kind of shakes his hands like, ugh, why do I have to be on guard duty right now? And you guys kind of saunter off to wherever you want to go next.
While we're walking, I kind of like nudge him, and be like, it looks like people from Greenest were taken prisoner. We might want to spring them.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, we don't know how many people, cultists are here, so we won't be able to help.
You
them
look
too much.
around, there's hundreds.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. It's along the lines of like,
We wouldn't be able to sneak them out.
I kind of think for a moment, if we can get them some clothes, manage to break their chains, and just hopefully get them to run for a gate, might help if we can cause a distraction somewhere else. But those guards are going to be a problem. Is there like any other like alternate approach to that area?
No, pretty much like this entire area down here, you get the idea that this area is reserved for prisoners.
They've got their backs against the wall for a reason.
Yeah. Like, this was a strategic camp setup. You get the idea there's only one way in or out that's effective.
Right. Still, though, if there was some way we could, like, get them loose, get them clothing, I'm sure they'd be able to slip out without too much of a,
As
like,
you guys
hey, that's a prisoner.
converse about these prisoners, let's jump to Sarah and Alar. What are you two up to?
I'm being much more casual. Like, I'll stop in at every little gathering I see and kind of just I'll make offhand comments every so often, join in. And every so often I'll drop the question. By the way, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's got same pointy ears, black hair. You seen him around?
40 years. Yeah, they kind of look at each other. Nah, the only one we've seen is some guy tied up to a stake. I don't know what he wants. He's a special interest to Resmir or something. I don't know why he's keeping him alive.
Oh, all right, thanks.
No problem. Hope you find your friend. Maybe he's still coming into the camp.
That's probably it. He's probably just slow.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I'll just be like strolling through the camps, just like
So-
eavesdropping where I can.
I couldn't quite make out what he said. What did he say? Like special interest to who?
Special interest to Resmir.
Resmir. Okay, so that's not the blue half dragon that nearly killed Carrie.
No.
That
Okay,
was
so what-
Langdedrosa.
Which is the one person that I'm keeping an eye out for.
All right, and
If I
let
see
me-
him, I need to hide.
Yeah,
Just-
that might be a good idea.
Out of curiosity, where are you two out about right now, Sarah Naylor?
We'd be in this camp, like making our way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you look around, you see way over here this one tent that's set apart from the others.
I figured.
Yeah.
That's
I'll be-
definitely you get the sense that that's where the leaders are staying.
I'll be right back. My cat is annoying me, and I gotta let him out.
Sarah, so you're kind of just
Oh,
conversing
yo.
around too, Sarah.
Yeah, well, yeah, not really conversing, more just like eavesdropping, looking like I'm not doing that.
You hear some like offhand conversations, like, "Where do you think that plunge go?" "Oh, it goes into the cave, but no one but Resmir knows how much is in there. Must be a big pile by now, though." Other
I guess-
conversations, random things like, "Oh yeah, that was a fun night last night. Oh yeah, remember
Okay,
those
I'm back.
fires we tried to set? Let's not talk about the fires."
Oh, okay, so is this the stuff that me and
You mean the
Sarah
fires we-
over here?
These are just like
I-
random offhand conversations you hear,
Yeah.
You mean the fires we didn't set?
and you hear another conversation like, "So you a cult member? Or you're a mercenary? I mean, I'm just a mercenary. I'm here for muscle. I don't believe in your dragon schnoz schnoz." And the other guy suddenly shakes his head and walks off.
I want to approach the guy who was a cultist.
I'm gonna approach the
I know.
mercenary.
Okay, the
I'm
one
gonna-
approaching the cultist. What are you saying?
Well, this
So-
is going on, BRB.
Okay.
I walk over and so I couldn't help but overhear. I'm also just a mercenary like that other guy, but as I'm hearing about your cult, I'm interested. Could you tell me a little bit about yourselves?
This is the camp of the cult of the dragon. Praise Tiamat's glory. And he kind of extends his hand out and like
Sudden infomercial.
he does some weird little thing with his fingers as he extends his right hand. He kind of makes like a little 3, but it's like the
It's like a claw.
it's like a claw. Yeah, sure. It looks like he goes, "Praise Tiamat's glory." He kind of looks to you expectantly and then shakes his head. And not everyone here is a full-fledged member of the cult. Many of them are new initiates working towards it, but the other ones, they're just mercenaries. They're here to be hired out to flesh the camp's strength during raids, or if it should ever come under attack. But we'll hear something from the rear guard if we're under attack, or worse off, we won't hear anything from the rear guard, then we'll know something's coming. But
Right.
we've been
Uh.
ranging far and wide on small raids to collect treasure. Greenest was the closest target to the camp, and the biggest of all the towns we've attacked so far, and the most profitable. He does his little.
Right.
Yeah.
But I want to know about the cult itself. Like, what do you guys believe in? You know, a cult's got to have a belief, right?
Yeah. I need to find this because that's actually. Let's see.
That's true.
Yeah, that is indeed true. Oh my god, where was this? Why isn't this here either?
All right. Well, damn it, things keep coming up.
I'm sorry, I didn't have this written down.
I mean, if you're going to try to recruit someone into your cult, you might want to tell them what the cult believes in.
Well, I mean, they're not recruiting people, so sort of
I'm
just a thing happening. I saw this somewhere, but now I can't find it. Son of a bitch. The hell?
Well,
Wow.
Jeopardy music.
We're trying to bring back
Sucks.
the Queen of all dragons. Soon the chromatic dragons will rule all over Faerun.
Right, the chromatic dragon.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Bringing them
well,
back to their former glory of old.
I hear they have good dentals.
Yeah, they have really great dental
Oh.
plans.
Well, good luck to you guys. I go back
Thank you.
and
Praise Tiamat! And he does his little hand thing again.
I go right, and I give him a little bow and start walking away.
There's a hand thing?
He did a little hand thing. Give me a charisma as you walk off.
And
Womp womp. Oh no.
Yeah. He kind of scratches his chin for a second and lets you go off.
Sorry, I'm back.
this must be a really low DC.
I'm also here.
Yeah, you're
I
also
thought you
here.
fucked up, and it's
Yeah,
then I
I-
have to go off later.
Yeah, I approached that mercenary that the cultist had just walked away from, and I kind of shake my head in the direction of the cultist and say, "Bunch of pompous asses, aren't they?"
Oh, you're right. You're talking to the mercenary now.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I am not talking to the cultist.
I thought you were talking to Sarah. That's why. Okay.
No, I approached the mercenary.
Yeah,
that
I'm
guy
not
just
too
walked away.
fond of them personally. They're trying to bring back the dragons. That's whatever. It's a bunch of
They-
toss, if you ask me.
They didn't even really tell me these things. Okay, remind me of which one's which. I keep hearing the names of their higher ups being thrown around, and I just want to get bloody paid so I can leave. It was
So
what was the name of that guy I heard earlier?
they have Langdid Rosa. It's like one of their right hand mans. That's the blue one. Then you have Razmir.
Razmir. I need a spot to put notes.
Let me scroll
I
back
think
to
it's
where I
like that.
was. One sec. Where is it? I had it here somewhere. I'm falling apart right now.
And now Kobe knows my pain.
Right? God. It's just here, damn it.
There was also that Frulam Mondath.
You have
Lady in
Resme.
purple.
And this guy's like actually trying to think about it. It's like, oh yeah, you have that the woman in the purple. She's not a dragon. It's Frulam Mondath. Yeah, that's the 3 leaders that are here.
Okay, so I just got the doc set up. What was Resnir?
Resmir, Rezmir. You have Frulam Mondath. Frulammondath. 2 words.
That's a silly name.
Yeah. And they have Langdidrosa Cyanrath. And that's the 3 of the leaders that's here right now. There might be more, but whatever.
Right. Bloody Resmir, right? I keep hearing so much big talk coming from you. Oh, I'm Resmir. I lead the cult of the dragon.
Yeah, she's some black half dragon, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hunter. I bring an antelope and other game from the grasslands. The cultists and their allies. The cultists and them eat most of it,
if
but it's shared.
like
in
Sarah,
the cave.
Sarah, if you were to look back at Alar, you would have quickly lost track of where he's keeping these bloody things. But he pulls out a piece of hen and offers it to the hunter.
Thanks. But yeah, we bring in
Seasoned it myself.
most of the food we bring in gets eaten, but some of it gets stored in the cave.
The cave.
Yeah, there's a cave
that-
back
that-
there. I don't know what's in it. It's off limits.
It's probably the bloody Hoard, isn't it?
Probably.
As of hearing this,
I hear they call it the nursery or something.
I kind of want to
weird.
head like over in this direction. Like,
Okay,
so,
so you're heading
and I
that
just want to like peer at the cave.
Well, you and the mercenary and Alar continue to converse a bit, kind of just like, these guys or whatever. Sarah, you come over to here. You see someone tied to a stake.
Oh,
He
does
has
he
his
happen
head
to be
down.
a half elf?
He's a half elf, yeah.
See some pointy ears,
he sees some
black hair,
pointy ears.
maybe.
Black hair, yeah. He's got a little goatee too.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Are there any guards around that I can see?
There's definitely some dudes around. You definitely wouldn't be able to like walk up to
Just
him and
walk
talk
up to him. Right, I'm gonna what can you describe like where the guards are?
Pretty much.
I'm trying
like,
to get a better
all-
idea of like.
Like he's tied to a stake up upon this like platform sort of thing. There's guards
Oh.
around the platform, just making
Okay.
sure nobody tries to do anything stupid.
Are there any like straggler guards that look more approachable than the rest of them,
Good
or do they all
perception.
look like they all look like they mean business?
They all look like they mean business, but they're kind of like, I don't want you here right now.
Okay, so
But,
they're
like-
like okay,
They'll try and stop people from going up to them, but
but they look approachable,
Yeah.
at least a little. Okay, I'm gonna approach them.
okay.
Just one of the guards, and I'm gonna say, so, What's the deal with that guy?
That guy, I don't know. Whatever reason Resmir hopes to learn from is any of our guesses, but you wouldn't want to be in his skin, huh? Especially when the
No,
question,
not at all.
especially when the questioning gets serious. You look up to the half elf. He definitely looks like he's seen better days.
Right.
Yeah, we captured him greenest or something. Resmir wants him though, so here we are.
Right. Can't disobey Resmir.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for indulging my curiosity.
Yeah.
Give him a little wave and head off. And
Yeah.
I'll just like head into the camp proper and kind of like
Can't wait for
Yeah,
my
I-
ship
I-
to
I-
show.
schmooze around.
Yeah, I'd be heading that way too after finishing up my conversation.
You peer
I
over
want
by
to,
the cave as you were near Leosin, from what you
Mhm.
presume, and that's definitely there's some guards there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to go in there without a good reason.
Right.
And we'll
Oh,
jump back
weird.
to
Yeah.
Well, before
Okay,
that,
yeah,
I want to.
yeah, no.
I want to sneak off with ALR for a second. Just, kind of
Sarah,
update him, like, "Hey, I found the guy."
Sorry, they have him tied to a stick. Oh, there he is.
and we'll jump
Yeah,
to
um,
Jakili and Carrie. What are you two up to right now after seeing what the prisoners are doing?
I'm
Probably
trying
just
to work-
walking around talking to each other. Like, well, we would have to figure out a way to get these guys out of here without, immediately being detected.
I kind of nod. It's probably best we get the other two in on this idea so we can hopefully get everyone out and see what they've been up to.
Well, while you were talking with the guards, I saw them heading over this way. Should we head over and try to find them?
Let's try to find them real quick.
Okay. So, well, we start heading that way.
Alright, you start heading up that way, and
So
a couple
you head
minutes of
into
walking, you meet up with the other two.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Kind of raise a bottle to kind of like be like, "Hey, I see you. Get over here."
As soon as we meet up, I go up, Jakili. I found the guy you were looking for.
Where is he?
He's tied to a stake in the camp over there. There's lots of guards around him. They want him for questioning.
Well, this is problematic because we just found a bunch of prisoners being used to do manual labor.
As much as I want to save the prisoners, I don't think we're going to be able to just walk them out.
That's what I said.
Well, the only really good idea I can think up is breaking them out of there, getting them some clothes to kind of fit in with the crowd, causing a distraction elsewhere, and then telling them to make a break for it. But
That's extremely risky.
it is risky.
Question: have we found where they keep their pets yet?
They're what?
There
The
was
lizards?
The drakes.
Those.
No, I don't think I've seen it specifically.
They probably have a pen for them. If someone were to suddenly let a pack of hungry drakes go free, that'd be a pretty solid distraction.
That's not a bad idea.
My first guess would be in the cave.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Let's like I want to take one more lap around the camp, especially this little area. See what's
Yeah,
back there.
since we have seen over there.
Sure.
Let's take a look around. We're not pressed for time or anything.
Yeah, you guys definitely have the need that. You can stay here if you need to, just a little bit.
I also mentioned to everyone, if you see that blue dragon, please tell me so I can hide.
Oh,
He's
we'll let you know.
probably in the leader tent. By the way, I also tell you guys about the leader tent.
Yeah, the leader tent and the nursery.
Yeah,
Okay.
the so-called
I look at
the
that
cave where they
Carrie.
keep the
Right.
dragon.
So stay away from the tent.
Yep.
You guys make your way
the big
northwards
obvious
to
hint.
where the little outcropping is, and there's not really much over there. There's no one set up or anything. It's just a little like inlet. No
Weird.
ca-
You think they'd make use of the space?
There's like a few tents here and there, but
So
not really anything of importance.
going with my first guess, the lizard cave.
Great.
But no one can get in there. Out of game.
Without a good reason.
I was going to say, did we pass by some creature pens or something?
No creature pens. You've only really there's only the tents in around the areas.
I have an idea.
Tents and various other things. You have like
I have an idea.
fires, stuff.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Okay, so if we were to look at the guards by the cave, do they look similar to the guards by the stake?
Like just in general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they're
like the
they're
sa-
all
the same-
they're uniformed.
The same demeanor.
Yeah, well, not so much as you'd be able to approach them. No.
Okay.
Like the guys by the cave definitely looked like they were at the ready for anything.
My idea was to have two of us go up there and say shift change,
That is an idea.
but they look like they would be
But
much less
they've got
receptive to that than the
uniforms, so-
stake guys.
Also, pretty aware of when those shift changes. That
I
shift
kinda-
change isn't for another 4 hours. What do you?
Resmir's orders do not defy her.
We could start a fire.
We didn't start the fire.
I mean, we cannot possibly be worse at it than these guys.
And you guys are you guys are up here conversing, and guard actually approaches one of you, and he points to Alar. You,
What?
cook duty. Let's go.
Oh, all right.
And he drags you away from the group off towards, let's say, over here.
Okay.
I guess he saw my pot.
Where's over here?
Here-ish, I want to say.
Okay. I'm just
Like
gonna
it's starting to get late in the evening now. You got dragged out for cook duty.
Uh huh.
let's fuck it. Let's go eat.
All right.
We can plan later.
And yeah, he dragged you away for cooking. So give me your
That guy
cook
can
roll.
stay on the stake for longer. Oh, God.
Alar, give me your
Yeah.
cooking
God damn it.
again.
Okay, good.
And you-
Yeah.
You make from the various game that is available. You make a pretty decent meal. You have things like antelopes. You have those prairie hens from before. You can make something decent. What are you gonna make?
Yeah, I'll actually like I've got game. Do they got like berries and stuff?
Yeah, they have
Some
berries.
sort of stew.
I'm gonna stuff the shit out of them hens.
Oh my.
Stuffed hen? Hell yeah.
And as you begin to
Side
cook,
of, side of antelope drizzled with gravy. Oh,
you got various cultists and mercenaries starting to come. It's like, wow, this guy's pretty good. Where we get him? And you hear various comments of, wow, this guy, he's doing this really well.
I'm just smiling and shrugging, like, ah, they got me. Ah.
All right. Well, seeing as he's busy with cooking,
Keeping up appearances.
yeah, we really need to.
You're succeeding at
So,
cooking through sheer
While
force. of
while
fear.
everyone's eating, I want to go back to where the steak is and kind of just like maybe hide in the shrubbery and watch the steak. See if the guards move or anything like that.
So would you say you're having a
Stakeout.
stakeout?
Shut the fuck up.
And
I should fucking
yeah,
kick
you
you for that
go
one.
over to the brush. Roll me a stealth.
Please don't roll a 1. Okay, good.
Fuck, dude. What are my rolls now?
Well, you crawl into the brush and you start to stake out. The guards kind of look lazy. No one really approaches them because, why would you have to? That'd be weird.
Right.
Like, say 30 minutes, you're sitting there. Nothing really happens.
Hold on. Do you make it clear to us that that's what you're doing?
Yes.
Hmm.
And after a little
I'm-
while, the shift does change as it's about 4 guards, like one at each side, more or less. Shift off, and a new set replaces them while those guys head over to the mess area, as it were. These new guys,
Right.
they like, oh, why did we have to get guard duty? Start mulling about.
I wonder.
Hmm?
I wonder if I can convince someone that one of the guards next to the, like, some of the prisoner cages or something like that, that they said something awful about their mother or something like that, and caused a scene. And I don't know, maybe grab some keys or spring the cage or something. I don't know.
I mean, he's tied to a stake. You don't need.
What I'm thinking is like,
I'm talking about the prisoners. Jeez.
Oh.
And as you continue to stake out Sarah, a hand grabs you while you're in the brush. You're there. It's a woman
Yes.
in purple armor.
Uh-huh.
She starts to drag you away. You're coming with me.
Great.
Do we see
So-
her being dragged toward places?
I don't know. Are you looking over there?
I am.
Yeah, you notice your friend getting dragged away. And Sarah, you get disarmed and your hands are tied as some woman in purple armor.
Oh my god.
Who are you?
Oh.
Thinking?
Answer
Yeah,
me.
no, like no, this isn't. This is just me. Like, give me a moment.
Sure.
That was when he realized he fucked up.
You know that feeling when you get fucked over so bad that you just have to stop and just like breathe for a minute.
Brought this one upon yourself.
I spend a
Well,
lot of
yeah.
time breathing.
I have
Okay.
a picture for this.
Yes, so I'm nobody. I'm just one of your mercenaries.
That's a bold-faced lie, and you know it. You are a greenest. We one of our gods recognized you. You were in greenest. Now what are you doing in my camp?
Oh no.
I actually like just can't do anything. I'm fucked. What is that? What? I wasn't in greenest. It's ridiculous.
Roll me deception with disadvantage.
Hmm.
That might be a good time to set a fire somewhere.
Let's see here.
I mean, unless you tell me something's wrong, Alar it doesn't know.
Too focused on the food.
I have to be.
I don't even know if I
cook
see.
duty.
Oh.
And she looks over. Best if you stop lying. Take her away. And a couple guards drag you away. They drag you over to
So-
where Leosin is tied up. They tie you up on a stake.
Oh my fucking god.
Awesome.
You see, at this point, I'm probably just trying to stay hidden. Because if
And
they
now-
recognize her,
Sarah and Leosin are tied up to a stake.
So they got all my weapons, including my daggers,
Yeah, you've been disarmed.
completely. Right.
Hey, has anyone seen our rogue friend?
I mean, you all knew where I was at, and also you saw me get dragged
You
away.
just kind of
like
dove into the bushes. I was like, all right, she's gonna do that. I went to go puzzle over like springing the prisoners.
Oh,
I thought you were with them in the middle in the other camp.
Yes, we were sitting there watching with popcorn as you're.
This is-
away.
I
I mean, Kobe said you saw it. Like,
I might
Okay.
have gotten popcorn.
see,
Well,
I'm just imagining at this point. I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
I kind of like head back towards Alar, wherever he is on cook duty. Be like, hey, so how big of a fire can you make?
Who are you
Okay,
asking?
resounding silence.
Who are you asking?
I was
I
going to head back to Alar.
I said why?
oh,
because
we didn't hear you.
looks like our rogue friend just got tied up.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
What is this
Didn't-
god fuck you speak of?
I
From
I-
across the
I-
camp, I have a
I-
name.
I sigh and look around at the stuff I have and I say, "Give me 5 minutes."
And I kind of nod. I turn back towards Goliath and being like, would
I
you...
have a name.
I turn back to Carrie. I'm so sorry, you fuck.
I don't think you actually were properly introduced to each other.
No, you did.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
we were. Remember, hi, I'm Scary Terry, Jerry, Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of state like, do you think you can take care of the 2 guards by the prisoners' pens and get them free?
I'm not sure of anything at this point, but you know what? As long as no other guards come after me, I think I can.
Well, hopefully with a fire this big, we can basically yell that some of the armed guards need to go over there and check it out. And then I will keep an eye on the pen, see if I can help out there in some way.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, we don't really have any options.
Well, there was always the option of not hiding in a bush.
I mean, there was that, yeah. Which is what we're not
Why
doing.
is this my fault all of a sudden?
As you guys are conversing about a plan, we'll go to Sarah and Leosid. The half elf kind of looks over to you, kind of raspy voice. So what are you here for?
Spying, I guess.
Spying, huh? And figures why we're in the same position then. Name's Leosin.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
Oh, really?
I'm here with one of your friends, Jakili.
Jakili. Oh, Jakili, she's here too. It's
Yes,
been a long
she's
time.
in the camp.
Why is she here?
Oh, fuck you.
Well, to make a long story short, we were in Greenest for the attack, helped save the town, and then we followed the Hoard here.
Right, the raid. 1 sec.
Dial-up sounds. Oh, God.
Grandma's had to get me. Anyway, where was I? Alright,
Right, the raid.
I had to ask Jakili. Right, I asked Jakili to come here.
Jesus.
So,
This is a forgetful man, isn't he?
this man has seen better days. Like, he looks like he's
tired.
been beaten and he's been deprived of food and water. Like, he's not good.
I pipe up and ask him, the guards mentioned that, fuck the name, that Resmir wanted you for questioning. What do you know?
Oh, I've been researching the cult's history and recent activity. I planned to be in Greenus to learn more about them, but was, he kind of nods down and captured.
I've also been following the cult for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why have you been following them?
Just stop the bad guys. That's what
Local
you're supposed to
hero,
do.
huh? Oh, very
Yeah.
noble of you. We should speak whenever we get out of this. You wouldn't happen to have a way get us out of this, would you?
At the moment, no. Hoping my friends, can get us out of here.
So about this distraction.
Right, well.
Which apparently, with this distraction, we're freeing the prisoners, not.
Worst
Not-
comes
not
to
us.
worst. I'll be able to get us out this evening.
Oh, well, that would be appreciated.
Well,
We
not only for
were-
your sake, but for mine as well.
We were discussing some plans. They might be putting it into motion pretty soon. Assuming they saw me.
Uh-huh. And I guess we'll jump back to the other three now.
So I'm basically just imagining that Alar is just summoning a basically spirit bomb version of his fire,
Nope.
and
Nope. It's even more insidious. Okay.
Grease fire.
So here's what's happening. In the intervening time before after Jackie told him what was up, Alar has been going about his business, cooking food, running it back and forth between all of these tents. As he's been doing so, he has been subtly trailing some rope between every single tent.
Have you now?
He's also been serving them wine, and you know how things get when it's wine. It's rowdy. Everyone's pushing. Wine goes everywhere onto the ropes, so it's nice and flammable.
While you're trying to covertly make this rope go around,
it's a slow process, but
give me a stealth with advantage.
oh,
Oh my god!
You're shittier at sneaking than the paladin.
can I make that a performance check instead?
Sure, do a performance if you want. Okay,
That's better.
Oh, that's much better.
That's much better. Holy shit!
So you're not sneaking around doing it, but
Like,
No,
you're making such a show of it that nobody is.
It's a grand performance. There's rope, there's wine going everywhere. It's just it's controlled chaos.
it's controlled chaos. Nobody looks at you suspiciously. Like, they just go like, "What is this idiot doing?" Whatever.
Like the food and the booze are getting to people. It's just there's some spillage.
Yeah. It's a rowdy camp. There's a lot of people, that kind of thing.
So as it goes on, this camp just becomes more and more of a torch waiting to happen.
Now, I take it you're only doing this in, like, this area over here?
That's pretty much all I can reach, really.
Okay, yeah.
So
Well, then I'm assuming that Jackie and I, while we're watching him be himself, I'm imagining that we're probably trying to find like spare clothes or something for these prisoners, so that way they'd blend in a bit and be able to sneak out.
Mhm. I also kind of want to like make mention of like, hey, if the guards ask anything once the fire goes off, tell them that Frulamanda asked them to get all guards to come over here and help, and we'll take over watching.
So you're trying to get clothes for the prisoners, firstly? Roll stealth as you try to sneak through the camp and try and pilfer people's clothes.
You'd think that'd be sleight of hand, but
Sleight of hand is
Sleight of
stealing
hand is
them
something
from
wrong.
people. Stealth is
I'm-
trying to get it from
Can't
their
just
tents.
rip someone's shirt off.
It's a flat stealth.
I could probably do it myself.
Yeah, I'm not going to even attempt that because someone sees a hulking person raiding through their stuff, they're probably going to go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, so
If they see a girl do it, they just think it's hot.
Jakili is able to, like, get a lot of the clothes and maybe stash them somewhere. You gonna stash them anywhere or just...
Like, kind of like put them into maybe a if there's an empty barrel or a like container or something.
You can look around and easily find something of that nature, probably like a wicker basket or
Yep.
something.
I just kind of put it in there. I make sure that Carrie sees it, and I'm gonna go head over to like kind of like eye the cage where Sarah has gotten.
Not a
herself
cage.
It's
caught.
like it's
They're
like a platform.
It's a
with
raised
a-
platform, and they're tied to posts.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll eye that for now.
and there's
and,
4 guards.
Yeah, there's 4 guards, pretty much one at each corner of the thing.
What about over at the prison part of the camp?
Prison camp, you got 4 guards over there as well.
Ah, shit.
Kind of just mulling around the camp, making sure nobody tries any funny business.
I thought there was 2.
Nope, there's 4.
How many prisoners?
Prisoners, let's say, wow, really? I'm fucking, this is about 16.
Okay.
That's a lot of clothes.
A lot of clothes.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I might head back to
The roll before that 16 was 3.
before everything goes down. I might actually help carry out with the convincing them, like, hey, we need people over here.
You see, I was gonna try to convince them, and I'd be like, in a panic, running back towards the fire to be helping, and then just be like, "Oops, I tripped," and go face first.
That is an idea.
Anyway, well, make your plans because there's about to be very.
You guys are
very
setting
big-
this up. It's starting to approach. Like, the sky is starting to go dark, and people are starting to, like, light torches around camps, around their tents and such.
Okay.
It just takes one little bump to send this whole place up.
All right, so the fire goes off. Give it a
See-
little bit to see if the guards actually react in any way, and if they don't, run up and tell them that Frulamondeth has demanded that they go and help.
Okay.
So you got a little time passes, and your plan's pretty much all set.
I just kind of look at my non-existent watch. That's 5 minutes. Here goes. Yep. I'll just like I'll like grab a torch as if I'm like just trying to make my way through the camp, and then oops.
And you trip, and starts to go up. The rope catches fire, and suddenly there's a blaze going on in the middle of the campsite.
Yeah, I'm like scrambling backwards. Just, oh shit, I messed up. I totally didn't mean to do that.
Ooh. All right,
So
well,
Keaton's gonna want to just book it and get out of
Yeah,
there.
no,
in
I'm
general.
gone. I'm fucking out.
So where are you
Alright.
headed to after that? After the fire begins, you start hearing screams of "Fire! Fire! Someone get buckets!" And a general chaos is starting to ensue in the middle part of the camp.
I hear that.
Well,
and
I'll-
I'm just tied up to the stake, and I go, huh? That
Like,
sounds familiar.
Leosin makes an offhand comment like, "Your friends like to make a show, don't they?"
Because there's an awful lot of like shouting going on, right? So I'm just like, I'm slowly starting to make my way toward the northwest, shouting totally ineffectual orders like, "You sir, get over there! You grab a bucket, swim over there! It's fucking on!"
all right,
Panic
well,
starts to ensue in this localized area, but it seems like nobody's really approaching there because there's a lot of people there, especially after like mealtime and everyone's kind of relaxing. So there's a lot of people to like start trying to get rid of the fire.
But yeah, I'm just slowly making my way northwest until I'm kind of out of that.
How's the guards down here? How are they reacting?
They don't seem to notice the fire. They're kind of just still mulling around the campsite.
Well,
They don't notice the fire that's a short distance away.
I just kind of sigh, kind of like put myself
100
up in
feet,
like a
I wouldn't
little
really call
hurry.
that short distance.
I mean, IRL 100 feet is pretty small.
All right, well,
And this is a big fire.
I kind of put on a hurried look and
This is
Is
be
that,
like,
six-
well,
6'10".
not so much they don't notice the fire, it's more of that
They don't care.
they don't care. It's not their
Yeah.
job.
Okay, that makes more sense.
okay, well, seeing it, we're gonna have to go with the main part of the plan. Just run over, be like, hey! Fruitland Mondath has just asked for you to go over there and help with the fire. She's afraid of her own things being caught in the blaze.
Give me persuasion.
Three.
Oh no.
Why don't you two go deal with it then? We've got prisoners to guard. Go on, get.
Can I try and? I was gonna say, should I try an intimidation and be like, "Do you really want to piss her off?"
Sure, do that with advantage.
Put the,
How do I set advantage on this thing?
You just do the roll. We've set it to roll 2. Just take the higher one. 15.
It goes. And two of the guards kind of look to each other and say, you have a point, big man." And two of them head over to the blaze, but a couple of them are still mulling about in the prisoner area.
All
I'd
right,
probably look
well,
over at those two and be like, "Why the hell are you two still here?"
'Cause we have prisoners to guard. What, are you gonna guard them?
If I have to.
we can.
Then go over there and help the fire.
I mean, he just asked if we'd guard the fire.
I look up at you, Carrie.
Guard the fire.
Carrie, I look
Make
up
sure
at
that
you.
fire doesn't go anywhere.
Carrie, I look up at you. I don't think anyone's looking in this direction. Hardway,
Hard way.
we're gonna smack him. I think.
boy.
Let's see.
Or actually, let's ask first. Would anyone notice us attacking these two?
I don't know.
I mean, there's a giant fire off in the middle of the thing, and people seem to be having their attention drawn that way. I would assume.
There's a ton of brush here, and then there's everything over here. It also depends. Are the guards like back here?
They're pretty much like in the middle of the camp.
Oh,
They're like in the middle here.
you think they'd be off to the side with manual labor?
Like it's late in the evening. The manual labor's kind of stopped, so they're just watching over the prisoners now.
Well,
So,
Okay.
do you think we could get away with it?
I don't know anymore, but I don't see any other
Yeah,
options.
this is really, really.
Because here's the thing: if we kill them quick enough, we would have to hide them, like probably in the tents,
Yeah.
and then getting all the prisoners clothed, like basically throw their clothes at them, and say move, and then we would have to bail immediately. We would have to find a place to hide because when those two other guards come back, they're gonna be pissed, and they know exactly what we look like. So, yeah, this is getting into a mess real quick. If you want to save the prisoners, I'm leaving this one up to you, Josh. I'll help you, but it's either we save the prisoners at this point, or we leave and head over towards everything else.
Well, unfortunately, Jackie's like, I'm not into this sort of thing, so I'm gonna try to spring these people.
All right, then I'm helping you.
I'm still waiting to see if
But mind you, we are in the middle of a camp of hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of enemies.
well, hopefully we can just take these two guys out and stash them somewhere, and then
What are you guys doing?
We're popping them, B.
we're at this point. There's no turning back. Seems like.
You're gonna pop them. Roll initiative.
Oh, well.
I would argue they should get surprised.
We're just suddenly coming down on them. I don't know.
In before alert feature, and they can't be surprised. Or, sorry,
Well,
not
they
feature.
kind of can't be surprised when you're like they're directly like yelling at you already.
They're also not expecting an attack.
They're probably sitting there with their swords sheathed and everything.
I mean, it takes no time at all to draw a sword.
But it does.
In terms of turn order, it actually does.
Actually,
Yeah.
drawing a weapon is a free action
Oh, it is?
on your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, where it gets sticky is putting away a weapon and then drawing another one.
Oh, okay.
Same goes for Open Legends, so.
So, like, just drag your tokens to this sheet so you can roll initiative and do whatever.
Oh.
You guys you're attacking them, so
I got an improvement of 1.
Well, I had 22. I kind of want to go with that, but yeah, can I go with the 22?
yeah, sure. I didn't see you guys' rolls earlier if you rolled them.
No.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. You're also not on the thing.
Yeah. I don't see Josh's.
Mine's right there next to his.
Click on your character icon.
Yeah, your initiative isn't
only
on the
see-
tracker.
Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to go with the 22, but.
I mean, I can change it. I just need...
Josh, you can change it yourself.
All
as well.
right,
You just have to get
another
on the-
initiative roll. Yeah,
Then
let's
change
go
it to 22.
22.
And Josh, you can actually click in it and change it there. Never mind.
Just Keely, what do?
I'm going to attempt to smack.
Like,
Well, the
they're
guys in the face.
they're within rushing phase. You do not hit the man. He
Okay.
draws his sword and blocks your staff.
And follow up doesn't work, and I'm gonna put a point into patient defense.
What does that do?
I did my job.
Vision defense. Okay, so you're taking the dodge action.
Yep. Oh, that didn't work.
And that guy, he's gonna attack you with the disadvantage. And 10 to hit.
That misses.
He misses. You're able to counterblock with your staff.
We can't see the other two on the turn order.
Oh, you can't? I guess
No.
because they're on the wrong layer. There we go. I should do it.
Oh, one of these guys. Huh. Well.
And the other guy is gonna come at Carrie Truths. with his attack for 7 to hit. He misses too. You're able to
Yeah.
block with your shield, which brings it to you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna make an attack on the closest one, which is I
Yeah,
think
like
the
there's
on the
one in front of each of you.
Okay.
Engaged. You're engaged with one each. 12 to hit. You do not hit.
balls.
Keely.
Hey, let's try this again.
You
better.
hit for 4. He's
Follow
very
up.
following
Ooh.
up with a 4. He's taken aback a bit, but he's otherwise fine. And he is coming to attack you unless you're doing another dodge thing.
Yep.
You do another dodge thing, and 21 to hit.
That's his lowest?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that hits.
And he hits for 9 damage.
You gotta be kidding me.
Just out of
Make your bed,
curiosity,
now lay in it.
I'd probably have gotten to about yay far.
Yeah, you're
before
into
kinda,
you're in the kobold part of the campsite now.
Yeah, I would have gotten about yay far and just sort of waited for a little while to see if anyone was coming behind me.
And
You know, anyone large or drunk or
Angry.
captured.
and the other one attacks for 15 to hit. Doesn't.
Yes.
You're blocking. You got a shield. You're making good use of that shield. What are you doing now?
Well, let's look at something real quick. Yeah, not much I can do. So, making another attack.
18. You hit for 12.
And
God.
would
Nice.
that kill?
No, you do a decent damage to him. An extra 6, huh? Okay. And you activate your holiness and hit that axe swing into, like, his side begins to sear. But he's still standing. Scaly.
Damn. Resilient son of a bitch.
Hooray.
15, you hit for 8. He's still
Oh,
standing
up.
though. And, okay, now he's looking pretty hurt. He's still standing, he's like, oh my
These
god,
guys have
you hit
good
hard.
health. These guys have good
Yeah,
health.
I know I do.
You did good.
Oh, I have their torn order mixed up. Whatever. Doesn't. You doing another key thing or no?
I'm out of key at this point.
You are out of key.
Wait, you only spent 1. What'd you spend the other one on?
He spent 2 on.
Patient defense.
Oh, that costs 2?
He
No,
used it
yeah.
twice.
No, that's... Oh. Okay, sorry.
13 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
Eh, it misses. You're able to dodge out of that one.
Alright.
And 18, he hits for 6.
Oof. I just got all that new health too.
Brings it to
Alright,
you.
Let's see.
I was gonna
Let's
stop my cat
consider-
being stupid again.
Okay, well, guess I'm making another attack.
You hit him. And
Wow.
you kind of swing where you hit before and seared him with your holy power. You chopped a man in half.
Nice.
Oh, actually, hold on. I actually forgot I need to actually bring my
Spell slot down.
spell slots down. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to fix that before I did anything
See
else.
if I can smack. That's a crit.
Whoa!
And
That's 12.
you hit that guy. There's like, where do you want to hit him?
I'm
Bonk him on
figuring
the
this is a
head.
finishing thing. I'm basically gonna smack him so hard in the head that his helmet swings around, and then keep like bapping him in the sides and everything until he goes down.
Yeah, you hit him so hard on the side of his head, his helmet like dents inwards. And he
Great,
just keeps
bitch.
going bat 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 bat, and he falls over. And you going bat bat bat. He's on the ground.
Alright, well, at the end of that, I
already
didn't-
dead.
when I realized that both guards are down, at that point I would grab either half of the first guard that I
Oh
killed
my god.
and just like chuck them into like near.
Yeah,
like,
you can,
as
like-
far away as I can.
Get rid of these guys by shoving them
While
into a
he's-
tent quickly.
Yeah, while he's dealing with the bodies, I'm gonna like grab the keys off of them. Hopefully they have fucking keys.
Yeah, I'm also gonna use lay on hands for 3 of my health.
And
Yeah,
Grab that.
one guy does have keys for shackles. Like some
Woo!
of the prisoners are shackled, the other ones are just their hands are tied, kind of thing.
Okay. I'm gonna rush around and like start like unshackling people and see if there's a sharp edge I can cut ties off with others.
Yeah.
Well, the guards have scimitars, so
Scimitar. Ah!
You guys will just keep one. fuck
So yeah,
Souvenir.
get them free. Basically, the whisker basket should be close by.
mhm.
Basically, pop that open. Be like, put on some clothes, head out the main entrance. They probably won't be looking for you if you blend in well enough.
They all kind of nod in agreement. Go over and start handing them all clothes.
I just
Okay.
realized that we didn't kill the rear guard.
Yeah.
You could probably
Well,
do
I mean-
another wide
Oh yeah,
path around them.
I will warn them about the rear guard. If you get out to a certain point, you'll see some guys at the plateaus. Go around.
Take a long path home.
All right. And with that,
Or don't go home right away.
I suggest to Carrie we get the hell out of this one particular location.
Yeah, I
Maybe
would
check out
say either we head like straight north this way, or we head through the tents over here.
I'm
Y-
over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
guys
guess
kind
I'm
of forgetting the
just-
fact that your friends are still tied to a post.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
then think
recommend we
just
go.
delete. Yeah, we'll just delete our character tokens now.
They don't need them. Get out of here.
Yeah!
So
And
you
maybe
get,
Keaton can actually come back from being whatever he's doing.
He
I
has.
wasn't
to be away.
sure how fast you were going to be about this.
and
Keith,
you,
you're probably gonna...
there's definitely like the guards that have been around the post seem to have like run over to the tent area.
Oh,
So
cool.
because
Great.
who's gonna release these guys? There's no infiltrators in our camp.
All right. Well, since those guys are gone, I'm going to hurry on up.
Says
to
the guys
stakes.
guarding an infiltrator in their camp.
I'm gonna turn to Carrie, be like, keep an eye out for me, and I'm gonna head up to the stakes and see what I could do.
Well,
Go
good
to
thing you
six
have that
and-
scimitar.
Yeah, I probably have brought that with me.
I mean, yeah, you can bring that with you if you want. You can add a scimitar to the
Um,
inventory if you want.
While you're cutting my ties,
Sure.
I'm gonna say, actually, can I borrow that? Kind of as I don't have any weapons.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I like cut you loose and then like hand the scimitar over to you and be like, make it quick.
Thanks.
We need to get out of here.
Leosin says, "Yeah, I did have a knife hidden in my boot, but okay."
I lean over, pull the knife from his boot, and just be like, just start cutting him free. Just, we need to go, master.
Yeah, I would have liked to stay no more, but yeah, no, let's go.
All right.
so-
In that case, those guards are probably heading back down here.
Yeah,
they're still
he makes
fire.
the-
Smartest move
He makes the
would be to
suggestion.
go up through here.
We could also climb. There's these cliffs we could climb, you know.
How dark out is it?
It's getting around to like, I don't know, 7 p.m.
We could
So,
climb.
is there only moonlight, or is there still sunlight? Mind you, I live in Maine, so I don't understand certain things.
Yeah, there's no sun, but the moon hasn't really lit up anything yet.
Hmm.
Like,
Well,
you can get up there in a hurry,
Sun's getting
or
real
you could
low.
try and go up there stealthily.
I'd say
Um,
try it stealthily.
Yeah, try stealthy until we hear someone go, "Hey!" And then, in which case, book it.
Scamper.
Metal Gear Solid exclamation point. What?
All right.
So you guys start trying to climb the cliff.
Yeah.
Everyone give me athletics who's climbing the cliff.
Oh boy, I'm glad I put
Muscle
fucking
bulge.
proficiency to goddamn athletics. Even
I
though it's not much.
So
I wish I could use acrobatics.
so Leosin, Carrie, and Sarah make their way up the 50-foot cliff, as I believe it was. You actually lose your footing about 5 feet up. Like, you did not get very far trying to climb that.
Oh boy.
But
Does
hey,
anybody have
there's
any-
no guards around, so no one heard you fall or rock stumble.
As I say, I
actually
do actually
hold on.
have rope. I'm using the Explorer's pack, so I should have some
Yeah,
Explorer's
that has
Pack
rope in it.
does have 50 feet of rope
Ropes and spikes.
and spikes.
For
And
climbing.
hey, guess what? These walls are 50 feet high.
Oh hey,
I also have rope.
Toss me a rope. I have spikes. I can use that.
So you chuck the rope down, you spike it into the cliff, and you actually give Jakili a better way to get up there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alar is still here, kind of deciding whether
Where are
they're
my friends?
coming, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I just set a fire. I should leave."
And
You would probably also see the prisoners at this time.
Oh,
yeah,
and I'd be like, "Huh."
like
Neat.
you look up at the guard tower that's near there, and it doesn't look like there's any kobolds up there. They've probably like gone off and shift changed or something.
Yeah, fucking fire, whatever. Oh my god.
And yeah, the two different groups managed to get out of the camp relatively safely.
All right, and I'm also going to take the spike and the rope back, so I have that.
Yes.
That only went slightly terribly.
Yeah, this whole session has been a long string of I can't believe that.
See, at this point in time, I would probably look at Jakili and just be like, I'm honestly impressed that worked.
Well,
Let's
and then there's me,
Yeah.
who still doesn't have my weapons.
Yeah,
Well,
you're going to be SOL on that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna remove those from my item list, and I'll worry about getting those replacements later.
Well, maybe Leosin will give you his spare knife. As we're
I could dual
departing,
wield that.
as we're departing from this camp, I just kind of want to like make sure Leosin knows it's like give him back his choker. Be like,
Thank you. He kind of tucks it into a pocket. He's like, we should make our way back to Greenest.
we should. Nessim's there, by the way.
Oh, is he still there?
We cross paths on our
Oh,
way
you
here.
did.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit winded after my little adventure here.
Yeah, I would be using up the rest of my lay on hands on Jakili, because how much did you get hit for? 9?
9, yeah.
I'm using all 7 on it.
Hey! Ooh, 7. Nice. Alright, and so we're scarpering. Oh, man. Fuck that camp.
Eventually they find me, I assume.
Yeah, you and the rest of the you pretty much escaped in 2 groups. You have the 3 heroes and Leosin as one group along the cliffs who get their way around, and then you have Alar and a couple handfuls of prisoners who just somehow made their way out the front.
I saved the people! Alright!
Like I don't even fully register that those are the prisoners. I'm just like, oh, those guys are leaving too. Good.
And yeah,
I'm imagining
it'd be a
canon.
good half a night's hike to get back to Greenest.
It'd be a good idea.
Okay, I know there's like 6 of you. Could you please stop following me?
We're trying to get out of here. What are
Eventually
you
catch up.
doing?
I eventually catch up. Alar, good! You found the released prisoners.
Oh, you're the. Oh, okay. All right.
So, do you guys want to make camp before going to Greenest somewhere along the path, or?
That might
I'm
be an
fine with-
idea. Like, at least a short rest for me would get my key back.
Let's not, because as soon as they realize those prisoners are gone, they are going to peel ass after us.
Well, how far?
Yeah, we should probably just.
Let's just hoof it back to Greenest and we can rest there.
Alright, you
Yeah.
guys start hoofing it back to Greenest. It'd be a few hours, and there's a lot of you. But, yeah, no, you don't run into the stragglers again. You steered past the rear guard.
Good.
Back at Greenest. They're
Yay!
Woo!
I
I cannot believe all of that worked.
Dun dun dun.
make sure we all get towards the back gate.
I can't believe I got fucking captured and then nothing bad happened because of it.
Yeah, no.
I was
If
expecting
you
that.
somehow didn't have anything happen, like if you guys didn't make a plan, you would have probably been executed in the morning.
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
great.
So yeah.
Second death.
So you guys are making your way back to the keep, I presume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alar is just the best showman.
Leading the way back.
He's the bard that isn't a bard.
So you guys get back
He's
to
a
the keep,
multi-class.
and it's pretty late in the night. Like you guys left, say around 10 a.m. I think I said.
I'll call out for the archers to take notice. Hey, open the gate!
Open the gate! Open the gate! Jump, 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 jump.
Hate.
Yes!
I'll never, I'll never
I-
get used to this game.
I like
It's about 11 p.m. now. You've been gone like pretty much
12,
the whole
13
day.
hours.
I look at the others. I wanted to do that so badly.
And the governor Nighthill is actually there. He comes out of the he came out of the little central tower. He's like, you've returned. I expected you guys to be gone longer, honestly.
And I kind of make another polite bow. Yes, we did return. We have information, but most importantly, and I gesture to the civilians that we brought back with us. We have rescuees.
You rescued people. Oh, so thankful. I didn't even know people were captured. Honestly, we haven't been able to take a head count yet. And he motions for everyone to come inside for the gates go chung 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 behind you guys.
Closing the gates. Closing the gates.
Gates closed.
And
Hey, the gate's closed. Yeah, they're closed.
I'll be sure to provide you all the reward in the morning, but you all should rest. I mean, if you guys even stop to rest.
What's rest?
I laugh and I hold up the bottle of meat. I haven't even actually broken into this thing yet.
See, with that, I would literally just be like, I'm gonna go get you another.
Thank you.
I'm gonna head off to the armory.
Alright.
I gotta get that crossbow back.
No, would there happen to be 2 short swords in here? I'll trade the armory for my scimitar.
Yeah, you could definitely find a couple of short swords in there.
Cool, I'll
There's
leave
no
the scimitar
guards in
in
there
here.
or anything, so you could just take something.
I'm taking them.
you take a couple of short swords.
So, while everything is winding down, I kind of want to get into a conversation with Leosin if he's like able to.
I'm sorry, Jiggly. We'll talk in the morning. I need rest. I haven't eaten or drinking anything in a few days.
Understood, Master. I understand.
He asks. He walks up to the governor, asks where he can stay. Governor motions towards the barracks, and so Leosin enters the barracks.
So
At that point, I'd probably return with a mug and hand it to Jackie.
I take the mug. I give him like a little like toast, and start downing it.
Governor Hill cusses and says, I cannot thank you all enough for what you've done for Greenest.
Yeah, I guess I'll head back to where everyone else is.
It was of no. Well, it was a little trouble, but very little trouble.
Noticeably missing 1 sword and also having 2 more.
And
Like,
he doesn't
I-
make a note of it, and it's like, I cannot praise you all enough for your courage and daring and what you've done for our town.
I got to set a fire.
You set a fire. She got caught.
I gesture over to Sarah. Our friend
But
here
I'm fine.
was disarmed. If she could borrow a couple of swords.
Of course,
I kind of
of
like
course.
show the swords. I already got them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's not
well, it's no trouble at all. Anything for you all.
I thank you. It means a lot to me.
I turn towards Alar. Is it customary to borrow things before you ask for them?
I'd probably hear this
I
and
don't-
just look at her and go,
I don't
no.
think so.
I'm joking at this point.
And
I'm happy.
Governor Nighthill motions towards please rest. You all must be tired. We'll discuss things in the morrow.
Thank you very much. And I head inside with my booze in tow, and
Going straight to sleep.
I head in for meditation.
You all get a long rest. You all get
Yay!
to level 3.
Oh
my God.
Wow.
Oh,
Already?
Mm-hmm.
That was all of chapter 2?
Mm-hmm.
I guess
2
that did
levels
go,
in 1 day?
That probably went way more smoothly than it
Oh
was
no,
supposed
that
to.
went amazing.
Man, fuck chapter 1. Yeah, I was sitting
Yeah,
there
fuck
like,
chapter 1.
okay, I don't see any options here. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
improvise. Let's make a fire. Let's have the cook make a huge grease or something fire.
And
I'll take 6.
and making friends with a band of merry raiders.
Yeah. Crap, I lost the tab.
Where's my hit dice?
Guys, you know what I get? Level 2 spells.
Ooh.
We all get nice stuff. We all get really nice stuff.
6 more hit
Also,
points.
Zork, if you could never do that again in my ear, I would be thankful.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll take the 7.
7's pretty nice.
At third
Oh
level,
my God,
the divine
cat.
magic flowing through you makes you immune to disease.
Go away, cat.
And guess what, guys? I am now Drunken Master. Woo!
Nice.
Woo!
I am great at like getting into the mix of things and then walking away.
So am I.
God.
Oh god, are we fulfilling the same archetype? Because that's exactly what Swashbuckler is.
I have 20 health now.
I've got 23.
I'm
I
a
have 24.
sorcerer.
Wow.
Guys,
Yeah.
I can now choose a sacred oath.
Yep, and I'll get to you with that next time, and I don't have any notes, so we're stopping here.
Oh, shit. So this
Hey.
went way too fast.
Honestly,
I can-
yeah, I expected the Raider camp to take way longer, but
We accidentally
You-
did things.
you did really well.
I was like, I'm going to save my master. There's prisoners. I'm going to save them, and then we're just getting out of here.